First of all, I'd like to say I'm awake. Second of all, I'm not wearing anything on my head today, which is weird. I'm supposed to be wearing one thing, but I'll let you guys just see me finish today because I mean, whatever happened yesterday happened. But anyways, huge condolences. I say huge condolences. I'm looking at something that says condolences. That's why condolences came to my mouth. Huge apologies for what happened yesterday. Local man was down bad. A little bit of what do you call it? It was a little bit of poor timing or time management. Actually, yeah, I had like a shit ton of stuff to do. But right now, I'm proud to tell you that all I have to do is an assignment and a lab report. So that is due tomorrow. So I should be good. I should be all good. But anyways, in case you're wondering what else is good, it's gonna be the scripted Elite League, the Super Weekend Day 3. In case you don't know what that means, it means today's the last day. Today's the do or die. Today is the die or die actually, because today's the die or die again, because all of these teams are out for blood, they're out for anger, they're out for revenge. And just as I say that, I see Courtney in the chat. Welcome, Courtney. How you holding up? I know yesterday I was so glad you had your sounds muted. If not, you'd have seen a version of Crowns that I didn't want you to see. Many people here, about say like 500 to 600 of my subscribers or ish thereabouts, I've seen that version of Crowns before, so yesterday they were not too surprised. But given the new guys, I didn't want them to see me being down bad. In fact, I actually did break a record, the first person to actually sleep on a live stream. I still have concurrent viewers. So that being said, bro, I'm a legend in my own way. But anyway, today's gonna be scripted Elite League. I'm already in the room, we're chilling. Trust me, I got enough sleep. The only thing that will make me sleep right now is if these guys decide to come and play boring games, of which I know they will not, because today is the last day. It's the day of redemption. It's the day they have to do or die. I'm not feeling the way I'm looking right now, but I'll be fine, and I'll still look good. I'll just turn that off. I think I need a new color. I'll change that from red. Maybe that's what's affecting me. Oh, actually, I actually like this now. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that makes sense, and I look good. I'm feeling good also. But that being said, I'm actually quite hungry. We're about to get started. We're in the room. I want to pull up that those leaderboards. That's why I saw Hound inside this room yesterday, and I'm like, come, is there any room code Hound does not receive? Cause bro, I need that kind of plug, guy. Like literally almost any room code that you see, guy, Hound has it. But that being said, I want to pull you guys up to my leaderboards that we've got here. I see BJE finding themselves up at the top, and at this rate, if BJE can continue at this rate, man, they might as well just walk home with the finals, because these guys are on fire, man. See them up there at the top, 53 Q points, the highest in the lobby. You love to see that one. 2 chicken dinners, 44 placement points, and that's over the course of 3 days. So yeah, we're actually looking forward to this one. What's surprising me is G3 Temper. I do understand that they've actually qualified into the Super Weekend, so there's really no reason to stress, at least not so much. So missing them in 6th place, I'm like, okay, maybe they're trying out new things, trying to see if some things that they want to try in the finals is gonna work out. Another team that I'm actually surprised by their placement is Aphelion. Feeling out there on 7th place, given the performance that I saw coming out from them before the Super Weekend. I wasn't expecting them to be here, but maybe they were just hiding strats during the weekday, because they're out here in 7th place with 67 points to their name, which means they're actually looking a little bit good on those Super Weekend placements. So that being said, they're Gucci. They're okay. I'm liking what I see from them. I hope I can see a consistency from them today. Slime for KT, as I said before the Super Weekend, they really don't need this. But seeing that they dropped 3 places from yesterday, that's from 1st down to 4th. Maybe they are relenting a little bit. I did see them lose a fight to, who was it? Yesterday, I think, yeah, they actually did lose a fight to Not Gaming yesterday, and that was one very excellent push coming out from Snora, actually, because I did see Snora initiate that push up onto Slime 4KT. That was sexy stuff, bro. 4KT couldn't handle that hit, and the guys from Not Gaming hugely capitalized on that one. Nibble Odyssey, I don't know what they played yesterday, but seeing that they're on 8th place, I have nothing to say but a GG's, bro. I'm actually quite impressive. I did see Nibble Odyssey play in Sanhok yesterday, right? Who won that Sanhok? Wasn't it? Oh no, Sanhok was a back-to-back by Khk Africa actually, because Khk Africa getting a back-to-back chicken dinner yesterday in Erangel and Sanhok, and they were able to drag themselves up to second position. So all in all, I'm impressed. Another thing that is actually impressing me a lot, and I'm pretty sure K9 in the chat is gonna be active. No. He's gonna be a little bit happy seeing that the guys from BBC finally stood up to the challenge, telling him that, you know what, the only reason why we're not playing so well was because it was big league play, and today in the Super Weekend they actually played as well as I expected. I did see them yesterday frag out. I know they were one of the teams that kept me awake. So that being said, I want to see how he's gonna pull up, or how he's gonna turn out today. I do see Agathe OP in the chat, Courtney also in the chat. I see Unam B Plus out there in the chat. And while I'm actually noticing people in the chat, I'm going to be taking you guys into the game so you guys can see that playing part before it disappears. Welcome to Erangel. Welcome to Scripted Elite League. Proudly brought to you by Scripted Esports in partnership with Insider Africa. Proudly sponsored by Last Vengeance and Men of Blood Esports. Today is going to be day 3, the final day once again. The final day. And bro, it's gonna be very, very crazy. In case you're wondering, staff on duty today, I've got only the boys with me. It's gonna be none other but Paulins, Demon, and Mamba out here chilling with me at the back of my ears. You can't hear them, you can only hear me. So whatever they say, I'll try my best to probably give it out to you guys, because trust me, these guys are actually better casters when nobody hears them. I know you guys have heard them once before, and you should know that, man, these guys are actually good. Probably even the ones that give me most of the things that I have to say. But anyways, looking at that play part, thinking us, you know why I like the play part? It's reminding me of yesterday, because I remember that you see, Agathe, you need to rest and stop trolling me. But anyway, we did see everyone going into their preferred drop spot. I'm looking forward to I actually want to see Not Gaming and Five Roses. In case you're wondering why I want to see both of them, these both teams actually are the ones that are fighting out for this one. They have to get into this next Super Weekend. But anyways, introductory shots already starting from CE Sports up onto the guys from Nibble Odyssey or Nibble Esports. I don't know which one they go by, Nibble Esports or Nibble Odyssey, but I need them to Nibble Odyssey first. That time of them was juicy, and also we're just gonna be chilling out this one to see how this one plays. I want to reduce that a little bit because everything is just very loud in my ear for some reason. When I'm saying I'm in my period. Anyway, Drogons out there in school, I was talking about that yesterday, saying how much they enjoy it. And before I look further and say we are looking at a possible breach, military base end or a breach ending. I have seen this kind of zone before, given that I'm pushing rank a lot, and I can tell you that there's a huge possibility that this zone is going to end in the Ferry Pier area of this map. Quote me on that one actually, and let's see if I'm actually right or wrong. That being said, 7 seconds out of killing, I think my star got disconnected as he's not able to land with the rest of his team. Might as well be a bad start for them, given the way the playing path was and given the way this zone actually is. I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a challenge getting into his getting back, or actually getting that beautiful reunion on his teammate. I see one more person here out here with me in the staff. So where Gucci, the person that just joined me in the staff, should talk, because I want to hear the voice, you know, my daily dose of semi vibes. You get me? Anyway, the Poof guy is going to be held by the guys from Five Roses. They'll be very, very happy that Aphelion Apex decided to go for Hospital today and not the Povka. Aphelion Apex, a team that I've actually been getting a little bit confused about. I'm like, okay, what's up with the whole drop locations and stuff? Savage Gaming HD says Uncle Crowns. You know the real vibes and shit. Uncle Crowns, that man gets it. Definitely. Agathe and Courtney out there in the chat. They're trolling me. That's unfair, man. That is unfair. You guys are supposed to be my pillar. They don't troll me, but anyways, I trust. I'm actually very, 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 very awake. Agathe says, Courtney says, Fox Agathe, we can actually watch the games this time. Yes, you will. You will watch the games this time. You have to watch the games this time, and this time you actually listen again. But anyway, I do hear a vehicle coming out close to Jaeger. It's going to be Zeus picking him up. Zeus, a player that I've said I actually want to see him pick up that pace, pick up that performance. Zeus, a player that I actually admire, you know, all day, any day. I've not been seeing him play just as well in this tournament, and I'm hoping he can actually step up, rise up to the occasion, and show me exactly what he's made of. And in case you're wondering who just stepped into the chat, it's gonna be none other but Mentor 4KT, my man, the man, the myth, the legend. That man, a definite legend, bruh. Nothing you can tell me. That man is OP, bruh. But anyways, welcome, Mentor. Sorry I stepped up yesterday. I know if there's only one person out that stood why I actually crashed yesterday, it's gonna be Mentor. He felt, he was like, bro, I understand you just took the vaccine, you're a little bit tired and everything. I know. Fun fact, I actually took the vaccine and I don't feel pretty much any of the side effects. Why? No, I did not. That's the thing. Whenever I end my stream, right? The way YouTube works is when I end my stream, I can either tap end stream or allow it to end by itself, right? So basically when I ended my stream, I was supposed to press end stream on YouTube, but bro, I was so tired yesterday. I'm like, I knew that it was going to eventually end, so I just like stopped. Because the way my YouTube works is the stream doesn't start unless it receives you know, data from my OBS, right? So like that's why there's a 5-minute delay, because my OBS is not going to send data to YouTube until like, you know, after 5 minutes. So that one being said, so when I ended the stream ended after 5 minutes, but YouTube still waited for another 5 minutes to confirm if I was still going to restart the stream or not. So it was that 5 minutes that you guys actually were waiting, and you thought that, oh, local man did not end the stream. I was actually looking at end stream there on YouTube, but bro, I just didn't tap it. I'm like, last that thing close. As of that yesterday, before I slept, I just replied 1 or 2 messages before I went offline, and decided to just go and crash, have my sleep. But anyway, I do see most of these teams trying to get into the zone. 7 seas out of killing, already finding their way over to Quarry and Ferry Pier. You love that split. Aphelion Apex still out there in the hospital area. Same thing goes to North Gaming and Sanhok KT, who are still out there on that northwestern part of the map. We see the guys from Nibble Odyssey rotating close to the guys from G3 Temper, but they're going to be avoiding that one because they know that the farm area belongs to G3 Temper. Nobody wants that trouble. Nobody wants Wahala. Remember, in the first few zones, the first 2 zones here, your Q points actually count as 2 Q points. So that being said, you actually want to keep your toes on the floor. You actually want to keep your eyes out. You actually want to keep that trigger finger actually happy. So so you don't sleep. You know, so you're not caught sleeping on a bicycle or maybe sleeping in an open field. But anyways, I'm yet to see anyone driving in a Tesla today. Speaking of which, there is a Tesla ping thingy today, right? Oh, sorry, not today. On my account, which is weird because I recently got a Tesla, right? In game, not out game, which is sad. I recently got a Tesla, but whenever I enter my Tesla, right? So like I see a spawn Dacia. Whenever I enter the Dacia, the skin on the Dacia is the Tesla, but me myself, I'm hearing a Dacia, right? My teammates can hear Tesla, enemies can hear Tesla, only me, I'm still hearing Dacia, right? But if I enter another Dacia, then I'll not start hearing a Dacia, a Tesla sound. But that one I entered before, regardless of who is driving it, I would still be I'll still be hearing a Dacia. The only way I will not hear a Dacia is if my teammate now enters that first car, changes the skin, and then I change the skin back to a Tesla. I don't know if you guys get it, but anyways, whenever I enter a Dacia for the first time, the skin changes, but I can still hear the sound of a Dacia. And trust me, it's very annoying to be driving a Tesla and hearing a Dacia, because the only Dacia I want to hear is my enemy Dacia. I've tried restarting, I've tried changing my closet, I've tried changing my clothes, but the only last thing I tried, which was just what I did today, was that I restarted my game. So sorry, I said restarted. I repaired. They did not do. I repaired my game, and I hope that actually does work today. Anyways, speaking of confirming kills, it's gonna be Nibble Odyssey getting one player down, as this fight eventually was gonna happen. Up to this guy from CK Esports, Sharo getting pushed. He gets that 2-piece. The support from behind is excellent. Sharo eventually goes down to the frozen snow. And Frozen Snow trying to see if he can grab that thirst onto Sharo. He's the last one left. Gumball holding it up for the guys from Nibble Esports. It's about to go down. In case you're wondering what's going on, Frozen Snow trying to see if he can get that res up onto Shield. But we're going to be seeing how this one's going to pull up. Nibble Esports, Gumball, also the last one left. And trust me, he's looking for every single way, every single mana to res up Vindog and Sharo there. I think Sharo has decided to actually, you know, bite the dust. But he's like, you know what? You can't res me, it's too risky. Go for the res up onto Vindog. I do not know how this one happened. They were coexisting out there. But speaking of coexisting, it's going to be Khk Esports up against guys from BBC. Reverb out here with the Tesla. And this fight is already beginning to start. I did talk to one of the BBC players, or one of the BBC players actually did tell me that, yo, Crowns, it's actually not Nihal, it's actually Nehal. So I don't know if it is Nehal or Nehal, but that being said, I definitely I was actually quite optimistic. Ooh, the Frozen Snow actually goes out to the glacier. How ironic. How very, very, very ironic. The Frozen Snow actually seeing the lights from that glacier going down. Gumball there to grab the thirst, and the guys from CE Sports will be left with just one player left. And if I'm not mistaken, that one player is going to be none other but Shield, who finds himself with 1 kill and is going to be holding it up. Agatha says, Crowns, by the way, you gave a spanner to Fun Triple X yesterday while I was asleep. Kindly fix your mistake. Fun fact, it actually was not a mistake. What I wanted to see was both of you get it, because I could tell from yesterday's conversation, right before I ended the stream, that Agatha was actually going to time out. Agatha was going to time out Triple X. So like I decided to give Triple X the mod, right? I wanted to see both of them go at it, but whatever. I wasn't able to. I was going to take Triple X's mod. I got his own, but anyways, that one has happened. I'm sticking with that decision, man, because I decided to give Triple X that one. Khk Esports getting it started with some of the guys from BBC. BBC just rotating from frying pan to fire, and they would still be rotating more. It's gonna be the man himself. It's gonna be Nehal getting shot at. I think he loses one tire of that UAZ. Definitely not what he wants. The UAZ gets exploded, and it's just a matter of time. His teammates Lloyd not gonna be chilling for him. We did see Lloyd yesterday with a Groza, almost got a 3-piece onto the guys from Khk Esports, but it's gonna be bad starts for the guys from BBC as they lose so many of their players. 5 Roses do drive themselves into the guys from Khk Esports. They lose 2 players on that rotation, but it's gonna be a bad one because I was actually looking forward for 5 Roses. That's definitely not what they want from the beginning of the stage. Drogons finding their way to the center of the zone. Jaribot driving through the open fields. Oof, man. HDROP, bear. Turn on that light. Anyway, Khk Esports gonna be getting closer to compounds I like to call mine. I like those compounds too, for reasons best known to me, but at the same time I really don't like these compounds because these compounds have this heal which Khk is currently holding. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Better to hold that heal than to hold the compound, because that compound, if you're in that compound, if anyone is on the top of that heal, they will be able to shoot at you. Immortalz finding their way over to the other side of that bridge. More shots coming out. I want to pull over to the guys from G3 Temper, who do seem to be getting pushed by the guys from, I was going to say outsiders, but that is none other but Drogons. I don't know why our Drogons have owned with them today, but I don't know, man. I really don't know. Vile getting that knock up onto Vader Boy, and it's still going to be the guys from BJE chasing down 5 Roses. They are very aware that it's just 1 player left, or sorry, 2 players left for 5 Roses, but they do get a trade. G3 Temper gets a knock onto the Drogons, and the push has been initiated as you see building in that Tesla. That's what that Tesla does. It gives you that stupid confidence to actually push up. But anyways, Flacco laying cover fire up onto him, gets run over with the Tesla, and that is one good way to die. The first to confirm is building OP. This man, give him a 10/10 for style points. He loses 1 tire, but that's a small price to pay for salvation. That vehicle still works quite fine, even without 3 tires, bro. Trust me. I don't know if it's the skill, you know, but anything. Yeah. We say Crowns, biggest sin. Trust me, I've always been a sin from day one. Nero spitting white. He cannot die. He has to come and rest his man Tezuka. He'll be fine. they will be fine. They're just 2 players, but eventually they might get pushed by G3 Temper. And the funny thing is, if they get pushed by the G3 Temper, they would not hear it coming. Anyway, perks of being a Tesla, someone did call it a pay-to-win vehicle. That is definitely something that you pay for. Let's say Crown's biggest sin, bro. Actually, simple lot. Ah, I got to say that's what happens when you buy a Tesla from Wish. No. No, that is huge shots fired, man. Huge shots fired. Oh no. Anyway, more shots are gonna be fired towards none other but El Chapo, as he's gonna be going down to Reverb out there. He gets caught out on rotation, and the guys from Pain Africa are definitely suffering a huge blow. Zane knows there's one dude in front of him, and they're trying not to push this one, trying not to overextend, because they understand that the guys from Pain Africa might actually have a little bit of cover fire. Probably somebody up on that cover fire. Zane though, he's got no patience. Wants to push up onto that one, doing some shots onto the beast, but the beast is gonna be a beast. Can he get the deep beast? The red dot in his hand. Zane taking some shots. He's trying to do that one. The DP28, the switch over, but the Glacier cover fire is gonna get Zane down. Vile trying to see if he can lay extra support fire, but that's gonna be the end. That's gonna be the end of the run for Zane, as he does bleed out. King Gamin OP without cover fire. He's gonna be putting in some shots, but those nades are excellent. They're doing in the work. And if the guys from Pain Africa are able to turn the tables, bro, they will be the greatest DJs of all time. But they will not be able to do that, as Crazy eventually goes down to MG. Trust the M4 Diffuse to actually do the work. Do the work to the end. Oh, it's not maxed out, but anyways, the zone does push up again. But this time, instead of it ending in Fairy Pit, it's looking like it's gonna be a quarry open field finish. Lord in the grass is prone on the floor. He hears that beautiful team of Influence Rich Africa rotating by him, and he's being as quiet as possible. I don't think Sully saw him. Sully's gonna be driving away, and he's just going to be fine. Not Gaming finding their way into the zone. Today they did not bring Joji. That man was fragging the fuck out yesterday. Yes, I said that man. But Aphelion Apex getting pushed by the guys from Not Gaming. They do lose Zeus. Oh, Zeus, come on. But anyway, Khk finds himself in a whole lot of danger. Snora opens up that wall nade. He's not able to cook it, and I think he's getting free. But Khk eventually gets spotted with that Scarel. Headshot. Up onto Khk, down he goes. He decided not to speed up before he took that one. But the support fire is here. The support is here. Blessing is able to come. Actually, to make that Rusty, his man there for the support. But Blessing letting those nades fly out towards the guys from Not Gaming, trying to hold them off as much as possible. Trying to distract them from, you know, getting that thirst onto his teammate. Ooh, I'm not surprised that someone in Aphelion has actually gotten that Tesla, and they will be using it to the maximum advantage. Services out of killing, they hear those shots, and they're just patiently watching that hill, because they're like, regardless of who is fighting there, they will surely peek over that hill because they have to get into the zone. Speaking of getting into the zone, the guys from Slime 4KT finding their way into the zone from that western edge. They will be just fine. I don't know what they did play yesterday. I did see them lose the first fight in Erangel, in Sanhok. I really do not remember what they did, but anyway, Slime 4KT might just be third party in that fight with Aphelion Apex. Khk still out there. I don't know why I'm still on area view. Not Gaming don't want that fight. They do not want that fight. I'm impressed they were able to grab that res back up onto Zeus, and that would be that's actually good. I'm actually impressed. I like that. Slime 4KT trying to see if they can edge in from that western edge, but if there's a choked up part of this zone, it's going to be none of that but that western edge. We're down to 13 teams, 39 players left in the lobby. Looking at this zone, it does actually look to be promising, especially if this zone decides to end in those open fields. Not Gaming, they might want to crash that compound with ooh, they decided not to. You see, what I like about this lobby is the fact that everybody understands that regardless of how sexy these buildings look on the map, it is not a building that you want to actually hold. But that being said, shots are going to be coming out. Grey Wisco is able to get that knock onto one of the Immortalz, and the Immortalz are going to be like, we were here minding our business and you guys came. But Slime 4KT pushing up onto the guys from Aphelion Apex. Khk already does go down to that wife from Storm. Rusty trying to hold it up against Amar. He goes down, Amar. Rusty is going to be alive on that one, able to hold that one up, and it's Rusty up against two players from Slime 4KT. He's able to downstorm a bit. He has to push up onto that one, but the nades from Icy is gonna get that first up onto Khk. And Sanhok KT trying to see if they can grab that rest onto Amar. I don't know who threw that molly and that smoke, but it's actually a good one. This pre-cooked nade up against Storm, but from behind it's gonna be Vindex. Person way they no call what we Yoruba likes to call Mogbomoya. That is gonna be what the guys from Influence Rage are as they come into third party this fight. Wow, it's gonna be a huge pain for the guys from Aphelion Apex. They end up on the losing edge of that one. The full team of Influence Rage Africa is out here trying to see if they can get this Storm, trying to hold it up. First line for KT. Sully coming in from the side. The M249 in their hands. And Saleh is going to be able to get that last one up onto Slime for KT, claiming 3 kills. Slime for KT left with just one more player, and it's going to be Storm trying to see if he can activate his own control alternates. What? JP. Anyways, we're looking at a zone that is promising to go to the open fields. As it's gonna be a whole lot of trouble. This is where it becomes violence after violence. It's gonna be a whole farming of kills, especially from the guys from Khk Esports. Now they push up into the compound. Immortalz trying to push up. The shot's running out. The airport tries to get one, but no. Jaibot is down. Darkness also finds himself on the floor. Lewis, my man, up on that flank angle, is able to get most of the damage done. Wally OP, the last one left, is down on HP. Question is, can he hold it up? How long can he hold it up for? As the guys from Khk Esports continue to lay fire. Khk Africa OP on that one, but Immortalz might just be able to grab those reses back up onto their teammates. I do see violence in other parts of the map as Vindog and Gumball are gonna get pushed by Not Gaming. They all do get one knockdown, but Immortalz trying to see if they can grab their res back up. Vindog on the 1v2 is able to down one of the players. He's out in the open. Not Gaming also out in that open, and it's gonna be full sending that one. G3 Temper receiving the guys from Influence Rage Africa as visitors, and this is where it gets crazy. The open fields finish. I cannot imagine being one of the players out there. Khk Esports able to get that complete wipe out to Immortalz. Saleh goes down. Influence Rage Africa, Vinny and Sully. In case you're wondering who Vinny is one guy I like to call Vindex. He's gonna be able to grab that res up onto Saleh, and G3 Temper coming in with that silence car again. He's gonna be building, pushing up onto that one. He knows that shark has got 2 players, but is he gonna be full sending that one? That is the question on all of us today. As more shots will be coming out, one shot connects up onto Saleh. He's wondering how. Building, trying to see if he can chunk a little bit of a nade into that house. More shots coming out towards Hansley. Hansley is able to come down, but the nade from Building gonna be doing the work. Gonna be being that spanner in the works for the guys from Influence Rage Africa. Aphelion Apex trying to get into the zone. It's going to be Blessing. Has to get down. He's up against the guys from Not Gaming. He's got that Tesla at hand, but he's getting shot at from every single location. BBC looking for a better way into the zone. Blackjack Esports on that northern edge, and this could just play out quite okay for all of them. Storm 4 KT out there very close to Mercury. It's a battle of the solos, and I think Mercury Esports takes the shots with the AKM, gets him down. 11 teams left in the zone. Shots coming out. Vindex might just be able to play spoiler for the guys from G3 Temper. After he begins to take the shots, I think he gets one down. But that Tesla, if I were to be Vindex, if I'm not going to do anything in this game, I'm going to make sure I destroy that Tesla, bro. Trust me. I'm going to make sure I destroy that Tesla. Not to be playing spoiler or anything, but it's just the right thing to do. As Mercury, he did get it touched up onto Storm, and now he's going to continue to lay those shots onto Not Gaming. Standing up from the floor is going to be Building, getting Influence Rage Africa out of the game. We're down to 10 teams left in the zone. Blessing gets into that Tesla, trying to see if he can gather a little bit of information. He does get heavily naded. He's up against the guys from 7 Sins Art of Killing. Eventually gets spotted from the top of the hill. He has to go prone beside that vehicle. He also has to smoke up. He's very close to that vehicle, and that vehicle is about to explode. He's getting single tapped by 7 Sins. Oh, sorry, by G3 Temper. Has to smoke up though. Smoke up a whole lot of those nades. Larging up onto him, the vehicle does explode. Now he can prone beside him. Wisco goes down to 5 Roses, and 5 Roses is responsible for taking 2 teams out to this one. Mercury grabbing as much Q points as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in zone 5, and we've got a handful of players alive. It's going to be 9 teams and 21 players alive in this one, as the boys from 7 Sins Art of Killing, they're not going to stress anymore. Blessing taking some shots at G3 Temper, but he will just did not be able to get those knocks. Ooh, G3 Temper finding their way up onto the open fields, driving, and they're able to stop here. Why I like this position from G3 Temper is that they do have a whole lot of cover to work with. Why I do not like it they are out here in between a whole lot of teams. 7 kills out of killing, drinking a little bit of blue damage, all in the name of gatekeeping. Is that the play that they want? Khk Esports with 6 kills. They happen to be the one on the winning side of this one because they have their eyes on most of these teams. They have a very good position and they've been fragging the frag out. 7 kills out of killing, still taking some shots from Blessing as they all make a share attempt to get into that zone. More shots coming out. My stream is already slow, so this time I have to actually keep watching the zone. At 7, oh my goodness, G3 Temper taking shots in and out of the zone, and now they have to smoke up. This is the open field. This is where everyone has to get what? Naked. Anyways, Mess are going to be holding it up on the floor. I cannot really go aerial because I can't really see who is actually doing damage on who. Lord though, still alive for the guys from BBC. This man is a survivor. You got to give him an A for actually surviving this much. And the question is, can he hold it up? How far can he hold it up for the guys from BBC? Khk Esports up on that western edge of this little circle, and they just will be getting shot at by some of the members from Khk Africa. Man, it's getting crazy. 7 teams alive. Zone 6 is about to get crazy. We're about to see that phase 7 circle close in, and the Lord is there to play spoiler. He gets that one beautiful knock up onto Gumball, and bro, everyone is on the floor. Lord doesn't need to get naked because he's got a white attire on, but he might just decide to do it just for the culture, you know. But I'm looking at the creep in coming in from 7 kills out of killing as they get closer and closer to the guys from Khk Africa. Drogons still holding this one up, but one of them does get naded by Blackjack Esports as Vile is going to be there to get that confirmed. Drogons left it, just one player left. It's going to be none other but Nero Potato, and the boys from Khk Africa might just get spotted by Blackjack Africa here. And now this is where it gets very crazy. Gumball already eventually taking some shots. V-Dog also taking some shots, but the guys from Khk Esports eventually get pushed by 7 kills out of killing. The third party is active from the side. 7 kills out of killing left to just one more player. Louis trying to see if he can smoke up, trying to see if he can grab that res up onto Jarabot, but ooh, it's gonna be a whole lot of trouble. It's gonna be a whole lot of danger. Mesta, the last one left in that one, or actually trying to leading out, eventually goes down. G3 Flacco takes those shots up against Norgate, trying to drive into that zone. I think he's able to make it. G3 Temper still have a full squad up here, and bro, it's gonna be crazy as they take some more shots at Blackjack Esports, who eventually gets favored by that zone. MG down. Flyer trying to smoke up, trying to see if we can grab that revive. This is the phase 7 circle. We're down to 10 players alive, 4 teams left. It's gonna be the guys from Blackjack Africa, Khk Esports, Nibble, and none other but who have I not mentioned? Blackjack, G3, Nibble, and Khk Africa. So it's gonna be one of the members from G3 Temper taking a little bit of damage. Gunnar still out here chilling up behind all of this, and you can already see Gunnar pulling off that backpack. But trust me, you don't want to pull off that backpack too far from you, because when you use up those shots or those bullets that you have to pick it. And I thought if you're dropping the backpack, you have to drop one of your secondary weapon with it, but Gunnar doesn't want that secondary weapon drop. Khk Esports trying to get into that zone. Gyrobot gets uprooted again, and trust me, definitely not what they want. Louis drinking up that blue, trying to see if he can pull up that heal, but he hits that button too late. He has taken too much of a beating, and he has to get into the zone. With the burning vehicle is going to be 6 gold, trying to find a way into that zone. Vindog still alive in this one. 6 gold is going to be crashing. What? He makes that one, but not for too long. Reverb is going to be there to spot him out, and he's going to be taking him out soon to follow. Gunnar gets that knock up onto Vile with that nade. Reverb, I don't think he can grab that res anymore. At this point, if you get knocked, that is the end. That is the end. You cannot get revived back up, and it is now a battle of snakes. Where is that snake from Nibble Esports? That snake from Nibble Esports is actually outside zone. He's trying to pull off that huge strat, trying to see if he can salvage some points. As Gunnar, who is not supposed to be crawling near Flacco, he's crawling near Flacco. Flacco eventually sees that guy come out of the smoke, and Flacco has to go back prone, but that must have cost him as MG. Oh, I think they're trying to grab that res. They are trying to grab that res, and they might just be able to grab that one, but Gunnar, I don't know, maybe he lagged out or he just doesn't want to get revived. Flacco is behind cover and he can't just rest that player. MG, the next gets spotted. Flacco sees him out, he spots him, takes him down. Blackjack Esports, let's just one up there, and this might just be G3 Temper's game for the taking. G3 Temper's game for the win. Flacco and Building. Trust me, if there are two players that can pull this one up, it is Flacco and Building. Shots come up to Reverb. He's down to 1 HP is the call. The zone comes in. G3 Temper wins that first chicken dinner of the day as you see them sweep that one home. Absolutely raging, absolutely on fire. 10 kills to their name and a winner chicken dinner. If you're new to the stream, kindly subscribe to the stream. Like the stream if you've not, because I see 58 viewers and 16 likes, so I believe we can do better. Like that stream, subscribe to the channel, share, and you know, stay active in that chat because I really want to see it. And trust me, I actually do read it. But yeah, exactly. So many spectators, but only few in the chat. I want to see you guys go out in the chat. My mods are not even that harsh. If my mods should time you out anyhow, I'll mod them. So yeah, feel free, go out in the chat. Be as I wouldn't say be as toxic, but you know, troll as much as you can though. But anyway, the guys from G3 Temper winning that one, 10 kills and a winner chicken dinner. I'm very impressed. Blackjack Esports coming out second place. I'm not even like Blackjack Esports. I'm not surprised anymore. These guys are actually Gucci. They find themselves in that top part of the rankings every single time, and I'm very impressed as they finish this one. Blackjack Esports second place with 10 kills also to their name. Very impressive. Nibble Esports in third with 8 kills to their name. You got to give it to Vindog there. That man was able to survive for his team, took them all the way to third place, and if he had more meds it might just have been a second place finish for him. But that is actually a GG's. Well played onto Nibble Esports there. Vindog, you are OP. Khk Esports in fourth place, trying to hold that one as much as possible, but trust me, trying to get into an open field finish. They had to get into that vehicle regardless, but all eyes were on them. They didn't play it wrongly, they didn't make too much noise, but still they had all eyes on them. That they were the only team that had to move in that zone, and they eventually got uprooted. They couldn't snake it into that zone because obviously they were too far from it. But that's a GG well played for Khk Esports. Quite unlucky, but it's a good finish, seeing that they finished that one fourth place with 8 kills to their name. 17's Art of Killing there, chilling in 5th place with 2 kills. The Drogons in 6th place with 1 kill. BBC in 7th place with 1 kill. Aphelion Apex in 8th place with 1 kill. 5 Roses in 9th with 3 kills. Not gaming a bad position in a bad start as they finished 10th place with 0 kills. Influence Rich Africa in 11th with 3. Slime Fork 18 12th place with 1. Immortalz in the 13th with 1 kill. Pain Africa in 14th place with 1 kill, and Shield and the boys from C Sports finishing that one in 15th place with 2 kills. Or make that 4 kills if you're deciding to count the double kill point. Welcome back. That was actually sexiness from the beginning to the end. I love to see that one. If there's no better way to start the last day of this super weekend but open field finish in none other but the Khk open fields, or make that the Pochinki house. Which of the open fields was that? Was that the Khk one, or do we call that the one? Because I know it was the one between Pochinki and that military island area. But that was actually very sexy gameplay coming out from most of the teams, especially G3 Temper, able to hold that one up, able to use that Tesla to the maximum advantage, and you really love to see that one. Vindog out here, the man with the highest kills, 5 kills to his name, and your reliable teammate is going to be none other but Hensley, as he was able to get 2 assists up in that game. But anyway, that's the first game of the day. This is the Scripted Elite League, proudly brought to you by Scripted Esports in partnership with Insider Africa, sponsored by sponsored by Last Vengeance sponsored by Last Vengeance and Men of Blood Esports. I was looking at 7 Sins Out of Killing on my second screen there, so like that's what came to my head, man. You cannot be serious. But anyway, that's actually a very sexy game coming out from pretty much all of these teams, and I'm very psyched. I'm very pumped for the next game of the day, which is going to be none other but Sanhok. So be sure to stay active, stay safe, stay connected. Like I said before, like that stream, subscribe to the channel if you've not, also share that stream, tell people that saw me sleep off yesterday that this man is now awake, and be sure to actually share the stream, tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to come and watch Uncle Crowns. But anyways, it's your Uncle Crowns. I'm going to be seeing you guys in about 5 minutes. Do not go anywhere. Grab yourself water, grab yourself juice, because Sanhok about to be hella crazy. Peace out, people. Invite you. Teams, okay? as in. Man just stuck down because I'm already live, sha. But anyways, what's up, people? It's your boy Crowns, your uncle Crowns. Escobar in my DMs is hyping the fuck out of me right now, and trust me, I'm actually happy about that one. In case you do not know who Escobar is Escobar. TNC next, Shell Shock next, whatever you know him as. TNC Escobar, my G. He's not on the chat yet. Hopefully he's here. But anyway, I do see my my concurrent viewers popping up one after the other, and that's because you guys know it's the time. It's that Sanhok time of the day. We're gonna be pulling up into Sanhok. I'm gonna be seeing how this one's gonna be happening. I hope to see actually a very good Sanhok game. We're chilling for some of the players to enter. I do see some of the players from Team Unknown finding their way into the room. Not Gaming missing one player. Aphelion Gaming also missing one player, which is quite interesting. Team Unknown. I be Aphelion. Should I play for 8 people? Anyway, the room started. We're about to get into Sanhok. For those of you that know Sanhok, you should know that Sanhok is that map where we all go crazy. Sanhok is that map where we do what? Where we go crazy. The map where we see crazy stuff. One of the fastest map in the game. Map that actually turns out to be promising when it comes to action, and I hope we can actually see nothing but pure action in the match today. I don't know what that leaderboard looks like, but I actually want to see what the leaderboard looked like coming into today, so I can actually tell which teams are actually in the danger zones. Like I did say, the Drogons do not have so much placement on that. This is the overall Super Weekend leaderboard right now. So we're looking at Drogons, Not Gaming, Team Unknown, 7 out of Killing. Nibble Esports already getting good performances. So I can see Nibble Esports. Exactly. Remember, hopefully you guys are working on that leaderboard ASAP, because today's the last day. Everybody wants to see that final leaderboard. So that being said, I'm Not Gaming currently sitting in 14th place today. Definitely know what they need. The Dragons definitely also know what they need. 7 out of Killing already bumping up little by little, and just maybe they'll be fine. Where is 5 Roses on this 5 Roses in 9th? So I actually believe in all of this. I forgot to turn off my all chat so I can hear all of these players messianing on the all chat. I'm gonna be taking that one off so you guys do not hear all of that, because trust me, the beginning all chat is not something you really want to listen to. And I think I know why this stuff, the playing part actually disappears. Playing part disappears depending on the player that you're watching at the moment, right? So once that player jumps, you wouldn't be able to like see the playing path anymore. Anyway, we do have Sanhok pulling up. Aphelion Apex deciding not to go for Monk 9 and deciding to battle it out with the guys from Khk. Man, I don't even know what these guys are doing today. Whoever is playing that music, please, it's disturbing. Anyway, we're actually getting started. We're out here in Sanhok. Everyone is pretty much going to their homes. Not Gaming chilling out there in Hatin. Man, I just good. Anyway, the mind member, I'm an adult donkey. Anyways, BBC in a whole lot of trouble. Lord gets into that vehicle, he has to activate that jackpot card. I don't know why you risk your life just for a vehicle, but that's a GG well played for him. Where is the remaining of his teammates though? They're out there in Lakawi. Oh yeah, he actually had to do that one. He's heavily outplaced in this one. Aphelion Apex out here with only 3 players taking up that Tambang area of the game. All 3 of them landing Tambang. I expected more of a split around Tambang and Nakam. Khk Esports, Breno MVP heavily capitalizing on the fact that UAE is not in this lobby, and he goes over all the way to Camp Charlie, and I definitely know what he's looking for there. Anyway, Team Unknown out here on that northern edge. The zone does look to be a promising one, because it gives these guys, I believe that up onto zone 4, these guys would have to choose between 2 sides of the map. The Pain Africa would not have any trouble with that one, as they find themselves in Painan. So regardless of what that zone does, they will be quite alright. If you ask me where's the best drop spot in this game, I will tell you it's Painan, hands down. But it has to be Painan. It gives you a whole lot of opportunity in that game. Painan actually, I prefer, it's actually a better drop spot than Bootcamp. Trust me. Bootcamp just happens to be in the center and it gets favored by that zone. But trust me, even Painan also would also get favored by pretty much any zone that wants to pull up in Sanhok. If it's not favored, it's going to be hella close to that spot. So yeah, it's actually just a very good drop spot in the game. The Drogons and Aphelion Apex might just be clashing on this one, but I'm actually paying that this Sanhok that we don't have any clashes. I love to see those early fights. Mentor for KT says the Drogons are gonna win the next match, bro. I don't know if I hope they do, but I hope they do. Anyway, fun on my face. We're about to get started. This is Sanhok. We're just chilling. This is Sanhok starting up like Miramar, something we do not get to see every day. Aloha says K. It feels like they're trolling him, but the Dragons might just win this one. Anyways, Triple X says like the stream for good luck. This is the lean mod that I've seen that is doing this work very well, but it's a lie. I'm not gonna praise you just yet. This was how the likes of Mamba, Big Danny, 7, that is how they all started too. When they basically became mods, that's how they will be doing. Like the channel, subscribe, 2 weeks later or 2 months later, yeah, they are not even here again to watch me flipping naps. Get out! Especially that Dammy boy. Once next Dammy comes online, people should remind me to remove his spanner. Thank you. Dammy and Hound. Dammy, Hound, and 7. I'll remove all of them, yeah. I'll leave only the girls as the mod. Probably make Agate. Probably give a spanner to Courtney. I know she'll be happy about that one. Yes, in case you're wondering why I'm giving the spanner to Courtney, yes, local man is a saint, man. Why is EC not even this a mod on my channel? This demon, to be honest, demon once asked me that account, how can I be a mod on your channel? I'm like, all you just have to do is stay active in the chat, right? Ever since then, sleeping on a bicycle, blessing, goes prone, stands up. No, he's disconnected. Checky boy. Definitely not the way to start if you want to win a chicken dinner. Anyways, as I was saying, Demon said, that crowns, how can I be a mod on your channel? I'm like, Demon, all you have to do is stay active in the chat. And if I'm streaming, like whenever I go live, if I'm seeing a particular person being active in the chat, I just will give you that model. I just might give you that spanner. And next thing, ever since then, what will Demon be doing? Demon comes onto my stream and he will type hi, right? You type hi just once and then he wouldn't type anything again, right? All he just type is hi and leave. And I'm like, this is not what I meant. Don't worry, guy. I see, he does it every single time, bro. He does it every single time. Don't forget to say someone just killed me. I swear, guy, you can't even be serious. And I feel like this is revenge. The Drogons taking some shots at the guys from Aphelion Apex, not quite able to get enough. The knock. Drogons try to be aggressive on this one. They don't want to relax. They don't want to rest. They just lost one of their players, none other but Khk Boy. There's one player they don't want to lose. So the Khk Boy has just get spotted by Gyrobot, and regardless of if they land together or not, Khk Esports always seem to find Aphelion Apex in one way or the other. CE Sports still out there holding it up on that top northeastern edge of the zone. Rusty trying to see if there's a possibility for a revive. Up onto Blessing, is trying to go in from behind, and he will just be able to grab that revive up onto his teammate. But Khk Esports, I know this team to be a team that knows how to flank. They might just be able to play this one, you know, get that flank angle and try this one. Anyways, exactly, flankers flanking, flankilos flanks. You know the vibes, bro. You know the real vibes. Dragon says zero, Loha says 0 tolerance for the win. 0 tolerance is currently not here, but I'm pretty sure, right? I'm gonna actually say this one. I'm pretty sure if 0 tolerance kills were actually in this game or in this lobby, they will most likely be looking to edge out the Dragons in 16th place. Woo! I said it. Anyway, it was a little bit of a heavy one, but I actually did say the Dragons heading towards Painan. I don't know if they want to pull away from this fight, but if they did notice that Q feed, I believe they should know that they're actually in a little bit of a three-way fight with Khk Esports, Aphelion Apex, and they themselves. Trust me, there's one thing you don't want in Sanhok, it's that, because it's a choked up place. You don't need choke. I mean, the Immortalz sleeping on their rotation, and they will be getting picked up by Sanhok AT. In case you're wondering why I'm saying they slept on their rotation, Immortalz that I know would be on this hill, this position being held by Sanhok AT way before Sanhok AT. So but right now they were sleeping on their rotation, and now Sanhok AT finds a way up there. Good job from SCRYPTED to actually know that, you know, we don't want anybody on that bootcamp hill. That is the place we'd rather be. And SCRYPTED heading for a rotation up onto bootcamp hill rather than going for the one up onto the hill that leads from bootcamp towards paradise. And that's actually a very good play from SCRYPTED. That other one has not been playing out well for them, and then they decided that, you know what, we don't want anyone coming in from behind, and we'll just be here to gatekeep as Khk Esports eventually gets spotted by the guys from G3 Still a long range engagement, just like we have going on here. It's back and forth going from SCRYPTED and the guys from Immortalz. They're able to grab their arrest back up onto their teammate. Shots going out onto Amar. Darkness tried to support that one, but unfortunately not quite able to get those shots to fully connect. He did get some to connect as Influence Rich Africa picks up on the temper. What is this aggression coming out from Suli? N7 is down. Suli about to follow suit as they do crash with their vehicles. Flacco able to ward at least Suli off, but that nade from Hansley lands up onto Flacco. The follow-up nade to take him back to the lobby is excellent. And 6 God from the side. He gets one knock up onto N7 once again, but he's getting shot out again from an alternate angle. Hansley finds himself on the grass. 6 God finds him, takes him out, goes for the instant thirst. If I'm not mistaken, he's taking those shots. He doesn't want anybody getting revived. They're very angry that Flacco did get taken out, and it's a battle of both teams. G3 Temper, in case you've not noticed, they have pulled up that aggressive part of them into this lobby. I actually forgot that I'm now on HDR. Look at that 6x, bro. This is why I like HDR, right? This is the only reason why I play on HDR, because of this 6x. Like, bro, the 6x is so tiny. The dots is very, very tiny. All the scopes are lit up, and look at that dot, man. It makes you flipping accurate, bro. Flipping accurate, guy. Anyway, yeah, HDR in extreme, that's what I play on. Vindex trying to see if he can uproot someone's head without cannon. Yet Suli on the other hand is trying to pull back from that fight. He doesn't want that one. Eventually gets spotted by 6 out there, but he's gonna go prone just right in time as I'm chilling for action to start another part of the game. The action already did get started. It's gonna be Immortalz up against the guys from Drogons, as one person is about to get spotted from the Drogons. I don't know who one person is. One person is none other but Dan. He doesn't have that heal advantage. He doesn't have the advantage of height, and man, he eventually just gets spotted as Darkness is going to be raining some shots into the houses. I think it's going to be raining shots towards the person in the house, and not even Dan, who is outside. But I want to see how the Drogons are going to hold themselves up against this one. G3 Temper still out there in a stalemate up against the guys from Influence Rich Africa. I want to zoom in on that one and show it on that mini map there, so you guys will just be able to see that one. Anyways, you can already see what's going on as G3 Temper do lose one more player. I'm leaving it like that so you guys can actually see it as it's pulling up. Vindex is down to building as this fight is about to get started between the Drogons. Shots coming out towards Dan. His body parts get spotted. Yes, but from Wally OP from behind with that nade connects up onto Dan, and that's a GG well played. Vindex does get thirsted, and Influence Rich Africa will be left with 1. The Dragons lose 1 player. There's no points being on that fight again, so that one is a GG well played. We're gonna be seeing other parts of the map so you guys can actually see where that action is going out, how those teams are rotating, and you know, put all of those into account as my map just glitched, and this is the point where it starts to become slow or behind. Anyway, not gaming, a little bit of a later rotation into that zone. The Dragons still out there chilling close to the guys from Immortalz as more shots are going to be coming out, but still no knocks yet other than the first knock and confirm. The Dragons have lost 2 players. If you remember, they did lose Khk Boy way earlier, as now they're down with Nero, who has just 1 med, and Tezuka, who also has only 1 one first aid kit to his name. Definitely not the amount of med kits that they want in Sanhok. But anyways, Pain Africa still holding it up, trying to find their way up that hill. 7 seas out of killing, pulling closer and closer to the guys from SLime4KT, and it's just a matter of time before they get spotted. CE Sports getting started with Nibble Odyssey out there in the cave area of the map. A bit of a long range engagement, so we're not going to pull over there at least just yet. Skull, he knows someone is picking his window and is like, continue to waste your 5s, I'm not going to shoot at you. Anyway, I'm gonna pull over to CE Sports real quick to see what they're doing. Did you see what I did there? Oh no, I'm on fire, bro. I'm on flipping fire. I'm thinking of that small map. The guys from C Sports, like I said, they're the long range engagement with some of the members. One thing I want them to actually add to this spectator thingy is maybe like a light that will be showing around who is shooting at the moment, right? So I can actually like tell who is currently in an engagement. Unknown up against guys from G3 Temper. It's just gonna be gun and building. G3 Temper did lose too, but it's not gonna be much of a challenge as they are out here up a 2v3. Okay, I'm going to drive now, but I'll leave it open instead of my GPS. Who needs a GPS when you can watch crowns? Exactly, because they say what? Follow who know road. And guess who knows road? It's none other but your Uncle Crown. You get me? Google Maps got nothing when it comes to crowns. But that being said, thank you for your support, Courtney. I hugely appreciate that one. But guess what else is going to be getting appreciated? It's going to be Slime 4KT. Not going to be appreciating the shots coming out from 17 yards of kill as they do lose Pronto. He is knocked, but that revive is going to be coming up straight up onto him immediately. It's going to be single taps from there henceforth. This is where it becomes crazy. The guys from Team Unknown definitely have to push up onto G3 Tempan right now. That door is closed. What's the meaning of that one? This guy! Saber, are you high? Riot eventually goes down. Saber has to push in. He tries to get him, and that was definitely a very bad push from Team Unknown there. Definitely a very bad push from Team Unknown. That's not what I expected. It was a 3v2. You guys could have come up on that one, but unfortunately they were not able to, as Tezuka eventually goes down to Storm. The Drogons left with one player. It's going to be none other but Nero. And the Drogons, they're just looking for a place to call home, and they have not found any. They kept on losing players on rotation. Definitely not what they wanted. Khk Esports holding it up out here. They're not going for that huge strat, so and they're Gucci. I want to see how many meds Breno MVP was able to get from the whole of Camp Bravo or Camp Charlie. Just 6. Ah, ouch. Anyway, 7 out of killing, chilling out here, holding it up. They did lose Score, who is down. He's getting rest back up by Mester or Mestre. Mester, if you want to tell me how you pronounce your name. BBC is still in this one. I'll put over to Nehal again. Man, but this team, like I always say, it's a team made up of 4. Drogons said, but they brought some 17th to Super Weekend on second day. You see, the thing about the scripted Elite League is that if a team is given a chance to actually get into the finals and they do not take that chance, automatically the next spot the next spot goes to the next or the following team on the league play. Just like the other day when just like that was why zero tolerance skills were actually given chance. No, not even UNK now. Just zero tolerance skills were actually given a chance to play the week play. The league play last week because ATL magicians who were invited did not play any of the games, and then they're like, hey, zero tolerance skills, do you want a chance to win $450? Join the tournament, and that is exactly how it should be. If you look at me, I feel like it makes sense. Because obviously we can't be having 14 teams playing in the lobby. It's gonna be not as competitive, or it's not gonna be as competitive as we want. Speaking of not, it's gonna be not gaming up on that western edge. A play I don't like. Oh, Nero eventually gets spotted by Storm, and down he goes. Anyways, I was thinking I was gonna be a bit of a deja vu situation because we've seen Nero do damage onto Slime 4KT, especially in Sanhok. In case you remember, I knocked TV. You know the vibes. The zone about to close up. Slime 4KT taking some shots from Pain Africa. They were able to knock Kingamin, but the zone favors KHK, not gaming, Pain Africa, and Slime 4KT. A little bit of 7 out of killing, and these are teams you do not want to be gatekeeping you. Wow. Oh more. It's gonna be crazy. We've got 48 players, 14 teams alive in this one. Zone 4. It's as small as it can get. Nibble Odyssey finding their way into the zone. Immortalz might just be able. You see Immortalz. You see the rotation they went for, bro. I'm impressed. They keep busting my head. Slime 4KT took their position. Oh, he got it! He flipping got it! What the fuck? He got it! He got it! He flipping got it, bro. Wally freaking OP, bro. And he gets another one up for Khk. Let's go. Bro, the fact that I caught both on stream, bro. What the frag, Wally? No. You don't see people use the bolt action like this in Sanhok. But Wally is here to show you that he can do it. Painan is going to be occupied by Not Gaming and SLYPTED. In case you do not know these two teams, why I'm actually being concerned. They're actually like what I like to call the brother teams. Fun fact, Not Gaming actually did come out from SLYPTED. Aphelion Apex able to get that semi-wipe onto the guys from Khk Esports as they're able to down 3 players. Blessing is going to be up against Darkness, trying to load up those nades, trying to load up those mollies up against Darkness, but our BBC also gets into a little bit of an engagement on that eastern edge of the circle. What's going on? What's going on, people in the chat? Where you at? Where you at? Let me type that there. Chat did. Yo, boring. Yo, need to be active. Come on. Oh. The top 16. Oh. Nah, bruh. I don't want that one. What I want is the updated leaderboards from game 1, bruh. Probably Fragger's list. Hope I'm going to have Fragger's list for the finals. Okay, game 1's leaderboard already done. 7 seasons out of killing, taking some shots. But right now, he's going to be playing after pulling off. The beast gets spotted in the grass, activated the JC card at the wrong time. Kim Gamin about to follow suit. As I think Skull is going to spot him out. He's got white underwears, so he's definitely going to get spotted out. Mester out there on his JC card, but Caveira gets spotted by Sully without UMP. I don't know how. Sully's in the blue. He's gonna go down. The smoke's coming out towards 7 out of killing. Kingamin just trying to hold it up. He doesn't have any of his teammates close to him. And it's gonna be Khk Esports getting every favor. He find himself in the only compound in the zone. Could this be a win? And trust me, if there is a team you do not want in that zone, it's Khk Africa, bro. Because these boys, they are gatekeepers. They can frag the frag out, as you can see. 7 out of killing, already getting it started. I think Kingamin eventually gets spotted in the floor. Hanad and El Chapo, the last one left. El Chapo here, SLYPTED, trying to rotate into the zone. There's so much you can do from this watchtower. SLYPTED about to lose guard on this one. El Chapo is waiting. He's being as patient as possible. He tries to see one. He's still prone. He's trying to scroll, or actually scoping. And no, SLYPTED getting third party by G3 Temper, Gunner uprooted. Building the last one left in that buggy. Down he goes. El Chapo still in that watchtower because he knows right now he's fighting for his placement points because he knows that he can't do too much. His SLYPTED rotating up, and look at that choked up northeastern part of the map. Cheddar is down. He's very close to Team BBC. A whole lot of trouble in the east. And bro, the guys from 7 out of killing also putting in some shots. LK able to pull up gatekeeping up against the guys from BJE. SLYPTED losing a whole lot. 7 out of killing, drinking that blue. Khk Esports in a lot of stuff. Aphelion Apex also able to put in the down parties. 5 roses get the zone. Aphelion with 7 kills, bro. Building in the water. And look at Papa Blue. Papa Blue with the KD of something I can't even count, probably like 7 or something, because bro, responsible for the death of so many players right now. As you see all of them bleeding out. Reverb on his JC card, chilling out here behind Pyro. 7 out of killing with 6 kills to their name. Sorry, make that 5 roses with 6 kills to their name. Make that 8 as Mercury is able to get that 2-piece up onto Nibble Esports. Reverb just filling up behind. Not Gaming have to swim. They're losing players to building. Building is in the buggy's back seat and he's able to do the damage up onto Not Gaming. He has to swim. Not Gaming left to just 1 player. I was trying to heal up, but no. Snorra is angry. 13 medkits. He can risk that 1 knock up onto that last player, and we're down to 5 teams left. Khk Esports, they do spot Snorra though. Actually make that the play zone spotting Snorra. Aphelion Apex still alive in this one. Reverb also still alive as we're down to 4 teams left in this one. Khk Esports still have a little bit of that house in the zone as Luis is able to find us. and the test is gonna get stolen by 5 Roses. And trust me, this is exactly what 5 Roses need. They need to steal those kills, they need to rack up those kills. But Aphelion Apex, Khk, putting in the shots, putting in the work. Those guys from Khk Africa is able to find a spot in the zone. Blessing is going to be trying to heal that one up. He's able to get a knock onto Mercury. He's got one more first aid kick and he has to run and gun into the zone, because by the time that zone closes up, it becomes a whole lot of stressful. Blessing, he shouldn't have pulled up this extra because he doesn't have first aid. Also, he doesn't have accurate boost to pull that one up. Khk on his JC strat just beside this rock in the zone, and we are down to 4 teams left as Mercury is still snaking. Sorry, make that reverb. He's still snaking just out here. He can see that player. He's deciding not to take him out. The trigger discipline from this man is actually undisputed. Khk gets spotted by Pyro. We are down to 3 teams left. Khk Esports, Khk Esports, and none other but none other but 5 Roses. And 5 Roses, they have a player right behind them. This is a whole lot of trouble. This is not what they wanted. The vehicle leaves, and Reverb is able to read that play. He gets that knock onto LK. He has to run and gun. He is the spoiler for the 5 Roses team, and Khk Esports are going to be thanking their stars, thanking God for actually this one that has been done. Reverb able to get that first 3 Q points to his name. He sees that Tesla, and Khk Esports have to get into the zone. Reverb holding it up at the top of this hill as much as possible. He might be able to spot Gyrobot, but Gyrobot is the one that spots him out, and he's going to be able to return the fire, return the favor, but Gyrobot just too OP, able to get that one, and we're down to 2 teams left. It is a 4-2. Snore has been spotted. Khk Africa win that Sanhok chicken dinner. And do you know why I'm actually happy? Do you know why I'm actually impressed? KHK Africa showing that Loki, they are actually gods of Sanhok. Why would I call them gods of Sanhok? Now, look at it. Initially, the thing we thought KHK Africa could do was play the huge strat on Sanhok. We challenged them, told them not to pull up that huge strat, and they are showing every single team who tried to copy them on the huge strat that, yo, if we decide not to do the huge strat, we can actually still play this Sanhok just as well. And I'm very impressed. A winner chicken dinner up onto them. Their rotation was pinpoint, coming up all the way from Sahmi, third party in Aphelion Apex on a fight, coming up onto the way to Painan, leaving Painan on time to come out to the outskirts of Painan. That was actually very good from Khk Esports, and you gotta give them the accolades they deserve. This is actually a very beautiful team. I'm very, very impressed at the way this one turned out. Sanhok, a winner chicken dinner from Khk Esports with 7 kills to follow. 5 Roses in second place with 10 kills, and I'm very impressed from 5 Roses. The fact that they were able to read the game, they had that hill top advantage and they used it. Saw all the teams in that zone and they're like, yo, there's a candy, pick it up, and look at the 2Ps from Mercury up onto Nibble Odyssey. Mwah, sexy stuff. Anyways, Khk Esports again in 3rd place, find himself in that top 3. In 3rd place with 3 kills to follow. Aphelion Apex in 4th place with 7 kills. I'm actually impressed with the way that one played out, given that they came in with only 3 players into this game. Able to grab that wipe onto Khk Esports. Mwah, nice stuff. If Blessing had decided to push into that zone rather than look for meds in that crate, he would have been better off. Not gaming in 5th place with 1 kill. Quite at least better than the first game, but 6th place is gonna be G3 Temper with 6 kills to their name. 7th place is gonna be Nibble Odyssey with 2. Influence Rage in 8th place with 3. 7 Sins Out of Killing in 9th place with 3. Pain Africa in 10th place with 4. IC and the boys from Slime 4KT in 11th place with 3 kills. BBC in 12th place with 2. Darkness and the boys from Immortalz in 13th place with 1. Khk Esports in 14th place with no kills. The Drogons in 15th place with no kills, and Team Unknown going out to a poorly executed push up onto G3 Temper, and they go out there in 16th place with 0 kills. Mentor for KT just said that was a $450 snipe, and I can't even dispute that any further. In case you missed it, I think this is it, right? Was this it? Yeah, that's it. Look at him. Switches the gun. Boom! Gets that flipping headshot off the bike. That was actually very sexy, bro. There you go. In case you missed it, that is it that I just pulled up. That was actually very sexy. Sanhok. We see LK finishing with the highest kills in the lobby. 6 kills to his name, 970 damage. Rusty, the reliable teammate, able to get 3 assists and 2 revives. Health restored 91, and Gyrobot, the man with the last kill of the day, able to finish that one, the game with 5 kills and 2 assists. You love, really love to see that one. That's nice, actually, coming out from the guys from Khk Esports. 5 roses also. That's actually beautiful gameplay, boosting them up to the top of the leaderboards. I'm going to be showing the leaderboards after the Erangel game, or what the overall leaderboards look like after the Erangel game, and this is what it looks like. Whew! Blackjack Africa still in first place, able to pass that 100 point mark. Same thing goes for Khk Africa, also beating that 100 point mark. G3 Temper out there in third place with 99 points. I'm impressed. They did come up. They won that chicken dinner in Erangel, and it boosted them up to third place. BBC out there in fourth place with 89 points. I'm still actually impressed at BBC because they're still playing this one just as well. Influence Rich Africa deciding not to leave that 5th position. Consistency, you love to see it. Holding it up. Slime for KT in 6. Nibble Odyssey boosting themselves up to 7th place on that one, and you love to see that one. 7 6 out of killing in 9th place. And look at 5 roses, 52 points as of game 1, which means after this game 2 they should be finding themselves on that first page. Maybe not, given that Aphelion Apex and Nibble Odyssey also had just as good of a game as they did. But I'm still very impressed with the way they're playing this one out. Who else is I looking at? Remember, I don't invite my KR yet because it's going to lag out, so I have to like close and restart. Chilling out here, we do see Immortalz. I'm actually very scared because they have to get into the finals, and they do not have a very secure spot. They're currently sitting at 11th, and if I checked well, 11 point doesn't give you too many points on the overall Super Weekend leaderboard. So bro, actually definitely not what Immortalz wants. So I believe they should actually step up their game in Miramar. I know Miramar is a game they can actually do well, so I will not be impressed. I will not be surprised if they actually come in to impress me. Khk Esports also still in 15th place. Definitely not what they need. They have to get up. Pain Africa, like I said, they're one of the teams who are quite safe, but they still cannot sleep on it, right? So 13th place, not what they want. The Drogons also not so safe, so they have to keep racking up those points, right? Team BBC, I don't know if they were safe or not, but they should be just fine. Blackjack Esports extremely safe. KHK, G3, Slime 4, KT, Influence Rage Africa over safe. They worry them, so they're pretty much good. But all of these teams who are not so safe in on the overall leaderboards, as you can see, Immortalz, Khk Esports, the Drogons, not gaming, Team Unknowns, 7 sins out of killing. Nibble Odyssey already doing as well to boost themselves up. Pain Africa have only 8 points, which is what I'm saying. They still cannot sleep because everybody is trying to look for a way to edge Sims Outplayed out, and the players from Sims Outplayed who did not make it into this Super Weekend are out there chewing their nails. They're like, oh my goodness, this is definitely not what we want. They're actually out there as tensed as ever, hoping that no team is able to edge them out of the Super Weekend. Mamba, actually send me that file though. I don't think I can roll it up on stream though, but I can just have that one here. Yeah, it's gonna be a screenshot. Anyhow, run it. Okay, if you're not done, then no problem. But anyway, looking at this, most of these teams, like I said, they have to work for now. 100 Souls also did not make it into the Super Weekend, so, and they have just 7 points. They're biting their 7-0. Khk just joined the vibes. It's being Dorime at the moment. You love to see. Welcome, my G. Welcome. Anyways, welcome to the vibes, bro. I really appreciate. Kindly share that stream to other members from 7 6 out of killing and their fans also. Remember, you can invite me now so they can actually come join the vibes and enjoy the vibes also. But anyways, I'm gonna be leaving you guys right now because I have to grab myself a little bit of water. You get me? I have to grab a bottle of water. Anyway, next match is going to be none other but Miramar. Do not go anywhere. Stay safe, stay connected, stay tuned. Like that stream if you've not subscribed to the channel, just like Khk just did. Hear that Dorime regardless of where I am, and I will be right back very soon. First of all, 202 views, 210 views. Who is view botting me, bro? I'm pretty sure someone is view botting me, right? Anyways, as much as I would have loved to appreciate that, I actually do not vibe with that though, because I'd rather have, you know, people being active and live viewers than stream to bots. That being said, okay, I entered the match. That being said, welcome to Miramar. We're about to get started in Miramar. I don't know if my Sanhok leaderboards have been done, but probably gonna take a little bit of a. It's gonna take some while before that gets done. But that being said, welcome back to the Scripted Elite League, brought to you by Khk Esports in partnership with Insider Africa, proudly sponsored by Last Vengeance and Men of Blood Esports. Someone was asking, blah 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 blah. How does a team that is newly formed make it into this tourney with tons of other teams in Africa not being considered? First of all, it is an invited team tournament in case you missed it, and I feel like it is left to the organizers to actually. I feel like it is left to the organizers to actually pick and decide who they want to actually play their tournament. I mean, it's up to them. They had their picking criteria, of which I knew that their picking criteria was based off of Umzansi performance, PMCO's performance, and I think the players in Five Roses were all players from EFX. I don't know. I don't remember that team, but I know like they were all players that played in the PMCOs, and pretty much it was almost like they just renamed, because I think about 2 of the players, right, were in the same team or something, but whatever. As of the time they got invited into the tournament, they had players from the PMCOs, so, or they were a PMCO rated team, which is why they got invited. Other than that, you don't know. Who knows? Maybe they donated to the prize pool or shit. So, guy, that being said, trust me, it is an invited, and when it comes to invited teams, trust me, if anybody is here, you shouldn't be too surprised. But anyways, that being said, Miramar are started, and I'm gonna get you guys into the game. Everybody jumping off. I did hear some guys on the old chat, which is why I didn't have that sound up before. I don't know if my music is still playing. I doubt it is. No, it's no longer playing. Yeah, it's no longer playing. And we're Gucci. The playing part, looking at how the players are jumping, you can tell it came all the way from Campo Militar down over to Los Higos, BBC, taking their part on that southern island of the map. Polo. Alright. Volume reduced. Anyway, ooh! That is one toxic zone. Very toxic zone. Pushes over to the east, and bro, who else is thinking this thing is going to the island? Mamba. I hope this thing goes to the island. G3 Temper getting into a scuffle with Aphelion Apex, as they already lose one player. It's going to be Blessing getting Flacco, and Kage getting Building, and G3 Temper are soon to lose Gunner now. Gunner does get spotted. This is a GG well played. Blessing has a gun. He's going to be taking Gunner down, and G3 Temper, no, definitely not what they started. What they wanted to do was just get into a vehicle and find their way to San Martin, but instead they found Aphelion Apex was also looking for vehicles to find their way to over to Hacienda del Patron. Sad for the guys from G3 Temper, not the start they wanted. Drogons holding up in the outskirts of Power Grid, playing Africa in Picado. Los Leones is being held by Khk Esports and Team Unknown. Immortalz out there on the outskirts as usual. 76 out of killing on the outskirts of the Immortalz. So the outskirts of the outskirts, you get me? Put it over here. We just see Five Roses in Impala. Yeah, Five Roses has got Mercury, LK, I think Pyro. Those were the 3 that I saw in PMCs, if I'm not mistaken. Pyro was from Gamers Unite Nation. Mercury was in I forgot the name of that team. It was Sully. But anyway, 6 God is still quite close to the guys from Aphelion Apex, so there's a possibility he might get spotted. Slime 4KT out there in Chumacera. BBC holding it up in Los Higos. Khk Esports still out there quite close to the guys from Influence Rage Africa. What? This stuff take forever to render. The fuck? I don't know how people use emulators to stream, man. But anyways, Influential Rich Africa driving closer and closer to that solo player from Khk Esports. It's gonna be spelling a whole lot of danger for the frozen snow right now. They're trying to trigger any movement from him so they can actually fish him out of this house. But frozen snow understands what they're trying to do to him, and you can just see him just being as quiet as possible. He eventually gets pushed. He's downstairs, so he might be getting spotted from anyone who goes upstairs. He's just activating his JC card, and Influential Rich Africa, he's got the full squad up on him. Can the frozen snow bring the ice? Jump shot is there, up against Vindox, but no, he goes down to Vindex, not Vindog actually, and well, that's Influential Rich Africa. That's what they do. A particular 6'9" in the lobby who will be able to relate. Oh my man, Immortalz out here. They have a visitors. It's gonna be friends actually. No other name, but the guys got 7 out of killing. But yeah, able to uproot Spec Junior, and I think that's 2 players getting uprooted from that vehicle for 7 out of killing. All their eggs in one basket, and they lose Spectre and Spec Junior. They lose their 2. Oh, sorry, I said Spectre and Spec Junior. They lose Spec Junior and Mester, and definitely not the starts they wanted. That is actually very bad. I see someone in the chat. 358 concurrents. Come on now. Why am I getting view butted? Maybe I'm not even getting view butted. Maybe just used to doing YouTube things, but this is just too much. The fuck. Why not be say person rate me for true? Okay, 5 roses. You can't tell 5 roses a new team is higher than some of the other teams. I actually get what you're saying. She needs some points. I actually also did ask that question on like the first week, if I'm not mistaken, or the second week. I'm like, huh? Oh no, yeah, it was in week 2. I actually did ask that one. She needs some points. I actually do get that one, and I'm pretty sure the given or whatever happens in this next PMCO and Mzansi, we should determine heavily the teams that are going to be getting invited for the next SCL. That's the SCL season 2. Yeah, I know, I understand the pain. To be honest, there are some other teams too I would have actually loved to see here, you know, but unfortunately I'm not seeing them here, which is weird. But like I said, it's invitational. So like I said, I see everybody saying 365 people watching my stream. I'm not happy about that, and I don't know why. I feel like I'm getting view butted, bro. It's actually paining me. But whatever, bro. Whoever did that, bro, I really don't like it, please. Like, he's showing me, yeah, like, bro, I'm the one running my stream. I'm like an admin here. I can see shit. I can see 380 viewers. I can't see the names. At least if you are going to view bot me, tell the people to like the stream. Which one is 391 viewers and 41 likes? Not be so now. Not be so. Close to 400 viewers at the point. No stress. Yeah, the question was actually very valid, Berserk. Yeah, it was actually very, very valid, right? It says it doesn't make sense if they got chosen on standings of EFX. Yeah, me too. Heavily seconded. Yeah, all good. Was just wondering. Yeah, heavily seconded. But like I said, it is an invited tournament. They decide to invite. If they decide to invite only one team, not based off of performance, I think it's easy to overlook, right? No vex. Belema binu means sorry. Don't vex in my language. I know she needs some points. Would have been so happy if the natural killers were actually given a spot. Pretty sure you guys probably get the next spot into the next one, because guess what? Natural Killer pulled up a hell of a performance in Mzansi Esports League, and oh, yeah, they did. Natural Killers, I think that yeah, I'm pretty sure Natural Killers qualified into the finals. I'm pretty sure they were the one that edged out was it Not Gaming? Yeah. Yes, I know the team that is it a natural. NF Cash, which team is he on? I mean, NF is which one? NF is unique. They made it, and I know the NK made it actually. NK actually did make it. Check the Mzansi. Go and check their Instagram. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they made it. I'm definitely sure they made it. Yeah. I was actually keeping up with that last day of the semi-finals, right? Watching out for not gaming, but unfortunately not gaming, not making it into the finals. I'm for KT edging in from the western edge. Pain Africa also just having their point on that west. Same thing goes to the Drogons. Khk Esports coming in from the northwest. CE Sports in that north. Not gaming also on the north. They're not there. Where did they finish? Where did they finish? That means they finished. They barely. They ahead. They finished what? They were not on the top 16. Wow. I'm pretty sure I saw natural. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh. How about that? How about that? But given that they still actually did well in Mzansi, I mean 21st place is not easy. They will be getting a little bit of points up on there, and I'm pretty sure. Anyway, we don't want them. 496 concurrent. Hey God, this person is definitely not willing to rest. Come on, 44 likes. That's like over 10%. 505. I think they're trying to advertise. They're trying to show me that crowns. This is what we have to. Man. Anyways, the zone about to close up, and I'm actually very happy because my map stream is for the first time faster than my game, and I'm still liking the way this zone is looking. I've not spoken so much. Yeah, loud and clear. I'm getting view botted, and I don't know why. I get that people love me, but the money used by me views, just use send me money, man, use hold body. I just bought a flipping Tesla, man. I need money. Not gaming, pushing up close to the guys from CE Sports. People hear me, I just bought a Tesla, I'll be thinking this guy just bought a Tesla, not knowing it's just a game. So sad. Very sad. A friend of mine actually did get a Tesla though on the island. 40 fucking K dollars, bro. This is like my side now. Like no. I live on an island, right? So anyways, BBC rotating close to Puerto Paraíso, but 7 seasons out of killing will be letting them have fun. Not gaming though. I don't think they heard the wizard. The wizard being a wizard activating his JC strats. It's quite okay. It's gonna be doing that one, putting it up at the right time. And like I said about the zone has a huge chunk in the water. So that being said, it's gonna be a very toxic finish, and I hope it goes over to the island on the water, bro. You know. But let me not jinx it. Let's just watch this zone do what it does the best. Let's watch it close up and move, as we still have 15 teams and 54 players alive in this game. This doesn't make sense. 16 teams means how many players? Okay, yeah. Guys. Influence rate rotating very close to Willie. Willie is gonna be taking some shots, but who gets taken out from downtown by Sully and Oopsie. The guys from Nibble Odyssey pulled up their trigger finger too early. The instant fair is gonna follow suit. As there's still one more player up against the players from Africa. It's gonna be Hansley, and Hansley is able to down Gumball and Influence Rage Africa, a team you definitely don't want to go head to head up against. They're out here and they're able to get the 2-piece onto the guys from Nibble Odyssey, if not the 3-piece safe. But anyways, I think Shield moved. Yeah, there was a little bit of movement here, so Not Gaming is definitely aware. I like the placement from Not Gaming. They pretty much have a circle going on here, but all 3 players from CE Sports did form up on the Wizard, and Not Gaming having the heal advantage here. I don't know what they're doing, but they most likely don't want that fight. But it's still zone 2, which means if they get this wipe, they will be able to grab themselves 2 points. Vindex boy with the sniper, able to get 1 knock. I missed it. but he's gonna be able to heal that one up. He's losing health, but he did get a snipe up onto one of the members from 5 Roses. Somebody, a particular schnitz in the chat, is gonna be happy about that one. Anyway, 5 Roses is a team who seems to have the most fan base in this chat. Because everyone comes and is like 5 Roses for the win, you know. I know it's pure trolls. 5 Roses out here to fall your hands. And I hope 5 Roses make it into the final so they can show you guys that they actually merited this, you know. You know. 5 Roses Mercury with that mini 14. They have a 2-2 split, a very wild 2-2 split going on. 556 viewers. Oh my Chelsea car. 573 viewers, only 50 likes. She's streaming the PMWI. Is it L or I? I swear it's I. Oh! Breakfast! Mercury don't chop up, oh! From Wally OP 7 in breakfast. You love to see that one. Mans was tapping a mini 14 and Waddy's like, quiet there, sit down, boy. Downs him with that M24 and he goes down. Mercury, he will just be able to get rest back up because he has that heal advantage. I don't know why nobody's fighting, but to me, unknown, trying to find a way into the zone. They're currently drinking blue. We still have 15 teams and 52 players alive. Zone about to close up. Khk Esports still alive in this one. The only team we've lost so far is G3 Temper, who suffered a huge have they started? They've not started that fight yet. They've just been chilling out here. Not Gaming have to get into the zone. CE Sports also have to get into the zone. And now Not Gaming gonna have to push up onto this one. They get into their vehicles and I don't think they won that fight. The zone. Fuck. Zone takes up the water. You can hear the disappointment in my voice. If you could hear Mamba, you'd also hear that disappointment. We're all pained. We wanted to say water finishes. His win counts is not streaming. Now that zone, you know it wants to end on water. 635 views. Hey God. I swear, like to your long. What's going on? What's going on here? Anyways, Not Gaming trying to see if they can be gatekeepers up onto the guys from CE Sports. They're not doing a very good job. They're just like me too when I try to pull up a bridge camp. Unknown getting it started with Slime 4KT. Matchups that headshot from UNK Riot. They have only 2 players in the game. They will be fine. That nade, the follow-up nade. But Slime 4KT, they don't like that one. Zeba eventually goes down. Riot, the last one left. Zeba gets thirsted. Ema is still alive. That is trouble. With enough health as Nibble Odyssey gets started with the guys from 5 Roses. Their last player from 5 Roses, which is going to be Mercury. Getting into that vehicle, activating that JP card. No time. Forming up on... oh, it's actually Pyro. Ooh, Khk Esports getting it started with the guys from... what team is that? Influence Rage Africa. Woo! Lewis is down. And I think that was him getting uprooted on rotation. And the amount of kills that Influence Rage remove on operation... on rotation is actually getting outrageous, man. These guys are actually good at doing that. Drogons actually choked up northern edge of this zone. As Drogons are also out here up against Influence Rage Africa. A whole lot of shots going out pretty much every day. So, one shot coming out. Vindex tries to pick that one. Checky boy able to connect some shots on the game. Luis is still down. Influence Rage Africa trying to grab a right flank. Vinny boy, he gets that sniper. Checky boy gets his shot out from behind. I don't know who's shooting him from behind, but he's getting shot out from behind. He has to replace himself or actually find another place in that zone as Nate to be coming out from Hound. Reuniting with his boys, but N7, he wants to push up onto that one. He's pretty confident. The AKM up against the M416. Hound able to put that AKM, downs him. Downs M7 up to about what 10 HP. He has to heal up. Drogons, the Shaky boy opening up a nade for that one. Yes, he is, but he eventually nades Molly's Hound. Shaky boy, what's with you and nading your teammates? Even nading himself too. I think Shaky boy is having device issues. It has to be device issues. That's what makes that happen. Aphelion Apex getting pushed by the guys from Pain Africa. Fight has not started yet, but Aphelion Apex trying to hold all the angles. Sharo actually very close. The shots coming in from the side. Khk is still holding it up. Blessing is the last one. He's got a closer hand. He's very close to the Beast and Kingamin. who I don't think they have an idea that he's here. They're about to push up onto him. Blessing getting pushed. He decides to go for the first one. He hasn't gotten any knock. Getting pushed from the top of the hill. He has to go. Oh no, from the side. He's able to use the terrain to his advantage. Oh no, he turns his back on his enemies. He's able to go prone just right in time. This is actually a beautiful play from Blessing. I know him. I know he can actually hold this one up. But for how long? The guys from Playing Africa are also grabbing the angles. They get the angles. They get him down. Blessing gonna be the player who is gonna be taking the fall for Aphelion Apex, as the guys from CK Esports find their way into the zone, but they've got Influence Rage Africa just right in front of them, and more shots will be coming out towards them as they find their way into the zone. Someone the M249 is going to be Tezuka, making too much noise. Vindex follows suit with a return knock from Suli, from the Drogons. And this is actually crazy because these teams are in the zone. Suli, the last one left in that zone, is taking some shots towards CK Esports. Hansley has to get his health back up. It's quite okay. But this is where it gets crazy. Aphelion Apex still getting pushed by the guys from Playing Africa as they now push up onto that one. Khk gets taken down. Rusty the last one left. It's a 1v4. He's got that Thompson in hand. He's not able to hold it up. A fellow Thompson. And down he goes. Aphelion Apex out in 14th place. CK Esports losing another player on rotation. Influence Rage Africa still in that blue, finding the way into that one. BJE have a beautiful split going on in that zone. Slime 4KT have to work with Bearland. BJE finds himself on the hill. Influence Rage Africa still alive in this one, not getting that one. Taking some shots at Slime 4KT, who are rotating into the zone. Five Roses still alive with 3 players holding it up out here in Impala. On the outskirts of Impala is going to be none other but Not Gaming. Well, look at how that M249 just balanced. Looks like a sniper. I know, right? BJ's setup is actually very sexy in that one. Influence Rage still putting in some work as the Drogons begin to push up onto them. They get that opening knock, and are they going to full send it? They've got only 30 seconds. They can either use that knock as a window to get into the zone, or they can use that one to full send that team. And trust me, I would rather they do the latter. I'd rather they get into that zone as fast as possible. Hans was prone, tries to get a knock, but he goes down to that wonderful spray from Hansley. The headshot connecting. Down he goes. And Influence Rage Africa now find themselves. They could either use that one to get into that zone, or they could use it to full send that fight. As but yeah, gets that knock up onto Slime 4KT. Potato is watching this whole fight just go on. He's in that shack cheating. Influence Rage Africa Vindex just holding this one up. CK Esports still very close to the guys from Playing Africa, but Playing Africa rotating very close to Blackjack Esports, and this is where trouble will start as that one is already getting started. Zane is going to be receiving visitors. He goes down to Kingamin, who was already shooting right before he got out of that vehicle, and now he's very low. Actually, he was on a body on his own. Wow, that's quite impressive. They have to push up onto this one. Kingamin low on health. He tries to get down, but he goes down to Viles Scarl. Checky boy putting the work up onto Influence Rage Africa. I think the push has been initiated over there. Potato finds himself in the middle of these two teams. Definitely not what he wants, as the Drogons. The Drogons are just out here trying to see if they can grab their reses back up, but this is zone 5. It's not the nicest. They have 1 minute and 45 seconds. Quite a little bit of time if you ask me, as BJE anticipating this push from the guys from Playing Africa. Playing Africa still out there. Kingamin is able to get res back up. Hansley gets that knock up onto Shitboard. I don't know if that's just keeping playing slow, but Blackjack Esports holding it up quite okay here. Throwing those nades towards Hanad. The nades are connecting there. But they're not getting those knocks. At least not yet. These teams are not in the zone. BBC, Five Roses, Not Gaming, find themselves in the zone. Nibble Odyssey also find themselves in that zone, but Influence Rage Africa not in the zone. The guys from BJE who are currently fighting Playing Africa are also not in that zone. The nades coming out from Zane, and bro, is this push gonna get initiated? Hanad still out there. I don't know why nobody is going for a wild right flank from the guys from Blackjack Esports, but I guess there's different strokes for different folks. They realize this team doesn't want to fight. You can see them just getting into their vehicles. They're like, if you guys are not gonna fight us, we will be prioritizing the zone, thank you. And they will be heading into that zone. As you can see, Vio getting into his vehicle, trying to get into the zone. Nibble Odyssey is going to be receiving visitors, which is going to be none other but the guys from Influence Rage Africa. But Influence Rage Africa sees Charo's car, and they have to stop. Did you see those rhymes? Did you see those rhymes? Did you hear those rhymes? Zeus out here very close to Pyro and the boys from Five Roses. This nade, I'm anticipating it. He stops. He doesn't throw it out. Cheating. I don't know how many he's got. Khk Esports finding their way to edge it into the zone. They know from here all they have to do is work into that zone as Vindog is able to get that knock up onto Sharo. Sorry, I say Sharo. Up onto N7. The Drogons heavily struggling in this one as they're getting shot at also. Sanhok AT in the vicinity and they're here to third party. Pain Africa. Ooh, the Dragons lose their last player. Potato is still alive. But Influence Rage Africa losing players right now as they're down to just Suli and Hansen. Vindog taking a whole lot of shots. He gets pushed by Pain Africa. King Gamin is going to down him. The color cluster is just too much. I'm not able to quite tell the difference as both teams pretty much have the same color on the map. But anyways, team 8 gonna be none other but the guys from Khk Esports just chilling out here, hoping for this fight not to get started, hoping to get that zone blessed as Influence Rage Africa find their way up onto Impala, and it will be painful if the zone leaves Impala. I'm just gonna say it because the zone now leaves Impala and Influence Rage Africa will be so pained. Sanhok AT gets the zone and Mamba out here screaming let's go. He's so happy as yeah, that's the team he's rooting out for. 5 Roses still out here, very close to a player that has a blue mark, which is going to be Potato. Everybody found their way into Impala, only for Impala not to be in the zone. Octane's theory activated once again. You love to see it. Octane is going to be happy in that chat. 817 concurrents. I'm not even talking about it anymore. Less than 10% views. Bro, I don't like that, to be honest. Anyways, 7 the God out here, Crappy Papa out here also. Make on a gimme link, make we do Zanzi. LOL, not Jaeger out here is trying to push up onto the guys from 5 Roses. They know now or never. Push up initiated. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4. Down was not gaming. Mercury and the boys from 5 Roses on top. Wow, that is interesting. That was actually a very impressive push or very impressive hold coming out from 5 Roses, and now I think they want to push up onto Potato to get themselves into that zone. Storm going on the flank. It's a 3-1 flank or 3-1 split coming out from Sanhok AT. 5 Roses get into their vehicles. Potato just holding it up. He doesn't want any stress. Why is this first stage when you're already that close? Ooh, LK getting it started with the guys from Influence Rage Africa. Take me there, PUBG Mobile. Sully able to get that knock. He has to go pro. Now it's actually beautiful. LK on the losing end. The vehicle explosion is going to take him back to the lobby. As most of these teams are just holding it up. I see someone in those smokes far out, and more shots are going to be coming out. Hansley has to rotate into the zone, but he's getting cross-rotated by none other but Pyro. The drop shot with the Thompson gets him down, and Influence Rage Africa absolutely on fire. 10 kills. They've got only 2 players alive. They're not in the zone. BJE has finally resumed their matter as they're currently looking towards them. Sanhok AT being a little bit quiet, but scratch that. 7 kills doesn't mean quiet in my books, as you can see them putting in the work, putting in the numbers in this one. Shots coming out towards ITZ, able to find themselves up in this top part of the map, or sorry, top part of the zone. They have to get into the zone. Nehal getting spotted. He's behind that coup, and it's only a matter of time before he goes out. He's currently bleeding out. He's very low. BJE might just get beaten in the back by the guys from Sanhok AT as the push has to be initiated now by the Sanhok AT team. We're down to 4 teams left in this one. Potato is dead. Influence Rage Africa trying to hold it up, and I'm very impressed at the way Influence Rage Africa is playing this one. Sanhok AT initiated the push. Aimar on the push. He started it up. They got 1 knock with the nade. The second knock is there to grab the 2-piece. ICOP. Sanhok AT with 9 kills already. We're down to 3 teams. None of these 3 teams are in the zone. Influence Rage Africa left to just Hansley. 11 kills to their name. Sanhok AT have the numbers advantage, but no. Hansley is getting heavily tagged up by one of the teams in this zone. Nehal and Kratos, the last one left in this zone, and we're hoping to see how this one pulls up. If you know this BBC team, you will know that extraordinary things they are capable of doing, but right now they have no cover whatsoever. They have to get into that zone, and now they're going to get a shot as Kratos is down goes Nehal, and we're down to just 2 teams. It's Sanhok AT up on the 4v1. They pretty much know where Hansley is, and Hansley has now taken some shots, but Hansley has a little bit of terrain to play with, and I'm going to be seeing how this one's going to pull up. They're coming in from the side, but the run over with the the run over with the buggy is going to do that one. And where did this match all go wrong? This match went wrong when that zone exited Impala. So many of these teams decided to go and hold a spot in Impala only for that zone to leave Impala, and this is PUBG Mobile. This is why you do not try to predict this is why you do not try to predict PUBG Mobile zones, because they would always fall your hand. And I was just going to say it, yeah, it will all go wrong is when all of these teams try to find their way to Impala. But out of all of those teams, I'm very impressed by Influence Africa, because they went into Impala and they were able to find themselves out of Impala. That is impressive stuff that you really love to see. Slime for KT capitalizing on that one, finishing this one with 10 kills, and the winner chicken dinner to go along with it. The second place is going to be Influence Africa with 11 kills to their name. I'm very impressed at the way they played this one. They were on 5th place, but this one definitely beat them up. Remember how Nigeria boys. BBC out there is 3rd place with 2 kills. All 2 kills coming from Nihal. Nihal. BJE out in 4th with 2 kills. Nibble Esports in 5th place with 2. Khk Esports in 6th place with 2. 5 Roses in 7th place with 4 kills. Not Gaming in 8th place with 4 kills. The guys from Playing Africa in 9th place with 6 kills to their name. Immortalz out there in 10th. Get another bad performance from Immortalz. Not what they want. 10th place with 2 kills. Drogons in 11th place with 4 kills. 17th out of killing in 12th place with 0 kills. Chill. And the boys from CK Esports in 13th place with 1 kill. Aphelion Apex in 14th place with 3 kills to their name. Team Unknown in 15th place with 0 kills. And Chief Temper suffering a huge one, having to wait for over 25 minutes doing nothing, as they would find themselves being at first place in 16th place. And looking at what we've got here, Influence Africa handling the highest kill count, 6 kills, and the damage of 882. Playing Africa, as you can see, Haman able to get 2 assists, sorry, 1 assist and 2 revives. You love to see that one. And the man with final kills, ITZ getting that run over, 6 kills and 1 assist to his name. That was actually a very sexy Miramar match, given the way it ended. All of those teams having to just come out of that Impala, having to come into the zone from the northern side, because it was all choked up on the north. Man, it was actually crazy, which is why I wonder how Immortalz died. But the Immortalz decided to take an engagement up against Slime for KT, who was over 200 meters away from them, and that ended up very badly for the guys from the Immortalz. But anyway, that was actually a sexy game. Miramar there actually did have fun. I do not know about you, I'm pretty sure you had fun too. I got view botted, in case you're wondering why I have about 853 viewers. I got view botted out of my own bill, but whoever believed that, like I said, I really do not appreciate that. Really, I don't like it. Please, I do not like it. I would rather you share my stream to real people to come and watch, real people that watch PUBG Mobile, you know, to come and enjoy the game, you know, people that watch Battle Royale to come and enjoy the game, rather than you giving it to bots who are not going to chat. And everybody in my chat is now having to talk about me having 800 viewers on my stream. But anyway, that was actually a good game coming out here in Miramar. We'll be heading into the last game of the day. It's gonna be none other but Sanhok, and trust me, I say Sanhok, but Erangel. And this is where it gets crazy. This is where it comes down to it. I need all 3 games done before the next match. Remember, like the leaderboard to be updated to Miramar before this last one. You need to rehost, okay. Anyway, that one are smalls, really. I'm not legit smalls. So that being said, I'll be seeing you guys in about 5-10 minutes. I'll make that 8 minutes, because right now I have to relax for that last game, because this last game is gonna be spicy. I'm not gonna be showing you the leaderboards, because I want to show you the leaderboards as of the 3rd game, like as of the end of this Miramar, so you guys can see what we have going on before that next game, so we know which teams find themselves in that danger zone. But that being said, do not go anywhere. Like the stream if you've not subscribed to the channel, if you've also not subscribed. I know I had about 80 viewers before I started getting view botted, so, and I see 64 likes. So the remaining 20 people who have not liked that stream, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not, also share the stream to real people when you actually do share the stream. That being said, thank you all for tuning in. I'll be right back. This is Scripted Elite League Season 1, brought to you by Scripted Esports in partnership with Insider Africa, proudly sponsored by Last Vengeance and Men of Blood Esports. Until 5 minutes time, I will see you back. It almost sounds like I'm leaving, but no, I'll be right back in 5 minutes, so do not go anywhere. going to chat, and everybody in my chat is now having to talk about me having 800 viewers on my stream. But anyway, that's actually a good game. It's in my books. I do not try to predict. Sorry, this is why I do not try to predict PUBG Mobile zones, because they would always out of Impala. That the reason why I'm actually laughing is because I'm reading one or two chats in group chats, and it's just making me laugh. And I swear, I hope I find the person that view butted me, bro. Just stop it, bro. I'm actually going to go around on Twitter. But anyway, that one at Smalls. I was going to say something. I was actually going to say something when I started this. Remember, when are the finals again? Wednesday, Thursday, what? What do you mean from tomorrow? How many days for finals? So that's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so if it's like that, there might be a problem somewhere, but we'll find a way to work that out, because I was planning to stream the whole of the finals, because I know I have a very, very light schedule this week. Other than school, I don't really have so much work. But you heard the man, or you didn't hear the man. I heard the man. And the man told us we have 5 days for the finals of this amazing tournament, which starts tomorrow. So from tomorrow, you're going to be seeing the final 16 teams battle it out. That is going to be 4 games per day over the course of 5 days. That is 20 games to decide who is going to be the champions, the scripted champions. What are we going to be calling them? This crunch. Nah, bro, I'm not gonna start. I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. But anyway, we're about to get into the next match. This is the match that does it all. This is the match that counts. This is the match where it all goes on the line. This is the match that you cannot die early. This is the match that you have to give it your all. This is the match where you have to play those strats. This is the match where you have to be as careful as possible. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna be seeing a whole lot of these teams playing a little bit passively than they normally would. But trust me, if some of the teams like Immortalz, Khk Esports, but I'll check once this next leaderboard is rolling up, we will see which of these teams actually needs to get those high placements, you know, fight for those very early kills, because getting those early kills gives you 2 kill points per kill. So trust me, you want to do you want to actually be as trigger happy as possible in this next game. You won't, like, bro, all your heads needs to be working. This is the match where you have to work with your IGLs. This is the match where all 4 players actually have to be in sync, where all of them have to play it out as crazily as possible, bruh, because this is what matters. This is where it all matters, you know, going into the next stage, which is the finals, where it's just going to be 16 teams on disputed souls and seems outplayed. Both teams are gonna be outside chewing and biting their nails because they did not make it to the super weekend, and they have to struggle. They have to wait. They have to chill and wait and sweat right now. They're probably sweating and they're watching the stream, trembling and hoping that nobody is able to overtake them. And remember, you'll be able to do that that one that we were talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, no problem. In case you're wondering why I was quiet, I was actually receiving orders from the man himself. It's gonna be Mamba OP. But anyways, we're about to head into this final Erangel, the crazy Erangel, the Erangel where we actually have to go crazy, where we have to go gaga. And I want to show you that leaderboard just right before we get started. Mamba Alpha. Almost done. Alright, so I'll be setting that up out here while the game is starting. This is what the playing part looks like. Yep, the game has started. This is where it gets crazy. At least we got 72 humans. That counts for a lot. Exactly, does count for a lot. Reckless Whitey Hound. It says 870 people pulled up. Could this be Genjutsu? Bruh, has to be Genjutsu, bruh. It really has to be Genjutsu, bruh, because ooh, okay. Immortalz Gaming, ITZ, in case you do not know them. They just subscribe to the channel, join the vibes. I've heard to Dorime today. We on fire, bruh. We on fire. Crowns to you be nabbed more. I don't go give you this more, guy. You're doing too much. You're trying too hard. Bruh. You have to be genuinely in that chat. You get me? So yeah, my theory was right. You will actually keep seeing the plane path until the last person on the plane jumps off, or the person you're currently spectating right now jumps off. So if I were to be spectating G3, like, see, I'm spectating Slime 4KT, but I knew they would be one of the last teams to jump off, right? And see, when they jumped, the plane path disappeared. So yeah, that's basically how it works now, which is bad. Bro, 1K views the fuck, bro. You say y'all should like the stream, bro. That works. Playing Africa out there in Pochinki. Mamba, is it ready? Mamba tells me the food is ready, and I'm gonna take it over to maybe Khk Esports. I want to see that zone. Wow. So toxic his own. Shots coming out from Immortalz up onto Nibble Esports. I don't know why. I don't know how. Nibble Esports hot dropped. What? No, you can't be serious. Nibble Esports dropping on Immortalz right now. And trust me, if there's any other place you can drop any other place, but Nibble Esports definitely not in this northwestern edge, because the northwest. Which guy? Secondly, my ass, bro. I saw them land in Pochinki. I saw them land in Yasnaya, but I've not seen them land in this. I'm telling you, there's one place you don't want to be. They could have gone to Zaki, pulled off the 4KT PMCO strat, bro, because you don't want to be in this slime. You have slime 4KT, not gaming, Aphelion Apex, Immortalz, and then you want to add Nibble Esports to the mix? Nah, bro, not to be done. But anyways, I want to pull up this so you can't hear in-game sound, but for some reason whenever I turn on that stuff, it doesn't turn off. But whatever. You can hear the in-game sound, but right now while we're chilling, I want to show you guys the overall leaderboards and what we have going on. That's gonna reload. And bro, one thing we know for sure is Team Unknown is out of the race. Khk Esports is out of the race. Not gaming. They have 37, right? Except they like frag the. Actually, all the teams are still in for this. Yeah, but if they, you see, the highest Team Unknown can actually get, right? I'm actually going to be very optimistic here. Say they get a chicken dinner with 20 kills all in all, like you know, total. That's going to be 12 plus 20. That's 30 something. Let's just say 32, right? 32 plus 20 gives you only 50 something points. That takes you over to 11 or 10th place. They're actually Gucci, right? Right now it's actually very tight. It's actually very tight among these teams right now. Pain Africa, 7 6 out of killing, 5 roses. They need to pull up on this game. 5 roses need to perform in this game to secure, to staple, to sellotape their spot in that zone, because if they don't, oh my goodness, that trolling is gonna be on another level. But bro, like, I'm actually looking forward to 7 6 out of killing. Also cannot sleep on it. Nibble Esports look quite good, and from 1st to 6th place, all of these teams have broken the 100 mark. All of them have over 100 points to their name. But bro, this is actually very crazy. I'm leaving this leaderboard on because there is no fight going on anywhere else in the map. Everyone is quite spread out. Nobody's dropping on anybody except for the Nibble Esports. And if you're wondering who is shooting, Willie is not getting that knock, so don't worry. But bro, this is actually very crazy. Very crazy. I'm gonna be taking up those leaderboards, and we're gonna be hoping to see if these teams can actually, they have what it takes to actually make it. The top 16, remember, are the teams, or the top 16 will determine who actually goes into that. So that being said, let's get started. Immortalz shots from the guys from Nibble Esports as they're trying to grab that flank, trying to grab that. Oh, it's gonna be Bottier and Darkness up onto this one, taking some shots at Willie, but from the side it's gonna be Vindog to get the knock onto one of the players. Willie's gonna be getting pushed. He's gonna be seeing Darkness behind that fence. He doesn't want to overextend, he doesn't want to push as a solos. He does know, but Jeff is knocked, but there's so many smokes obstructing. The pre-fire into the smoke is excellent. He gets Darkness, and Darkness is gonna get thirsted, but Willie getting third party by Aphelion Apex, if I'm not mistaken. They want a little piece of that cookie, of that candy, but Nibble Esports playing this one alright, but Immortalz not playing this one any better, and they need this performance. They actually need to perform in this game. G3 temper. Oh no, Nibble Esports lose gumball. Disgrace. This is definitely a bad game for both these teams. This is collateral damage. Both teams are losing a whole lot of players. I did see Team Unknown rotating close to the guys from G3 Temper, but they might just be fine. Team Unknown almost giving up on this one. As you can see them, now they have all 4 players in the game. They had only 2 players in Miramar, and they're trying to get into the zone. 3 players in 1 vehicle. Not the best of strategies. 4 shots to follow. Riot Freaks gets uprooted, and the vehicle is on fire. They have to stop. They find another vehicle, so they will just be fine. They will just get out of there. No time for stress, no time to check time. G3 Temper, I think Building wants to keep going forward. He knows they have to be around these compounds one way or the other. He sees that vehicle, stops in that compound. He knows that G3 Temper, they want this push. They have nothing to lose. They know they can just decide to make this game, you know, frag out as much as they want to. As you can just see them loading up those nades, loading up close to Riots. The nade going out from Building. That's a good one. The nade lands, but it's the shots from outside to take him down. More nades going into that building. Zeba gets spotted by Gunnar. The end of the run for Team Unknown. Team Unknown currently in 15th place. There is nothing. I don't see them. They have 1 player left, and nah, bro, I don't think that 1 player is gonna be enough. As Slime for KT is gonna be pushing up onto Aphelion Apex. These teams at this point are just having fun, but Aphelion Apex cannot lose this fight. They have only 3 players in the game. Slime for KT up the top. Storm putting in some shots. Khk up down here. He has to heal up. He's very close to Pronto and Storm. And like I said, Aphelion cannot lose this fight. They need those points. But Blessing is able to get a knock up onto Ice. Nate landing up onto Blessing. Khk trying to retreat. Rusty holding it up. Putting some shots into that smoke. But there's nobody there. That is your teammate Smoke. Blessing. I call for them to lead this fight. They need those placements. Aphelion Apex cannot afford to die right now. Khk goes down. Blessing able to pull away. There is no reviving onto Khk, bro. There is no reviving onto Khk, bro. And Khk already goes for that flank angle. Blessing trying to see if he can run that revive real quick up onto Blessing. Oh no, but Blessing is going to be here up against Ponto. He spots him out with a Uzi, puts in the shots, but doesn't quite get the knock. Aphelion Apex, now they know it's Slime for KT up against them. Like I said, they cannot afford to take this fight or to lose this fight. They have to leave. They need those placements just as much. Blessing getting pushed, but he gets into that vehicle, gets into that Tesla, and heads out of the vicinity. He gets it. Rusty still out here in the hospital area trying to figure out a way out of this one, and it is Carter coming out from Aphelion Apex right now. Look at that flank, look at that positioning coming in from Slime for KT, and I don't know if IC is still chasing Blessing down. He wants to look for that player. He is out for blood. Slime for KT. Slime for KT. Oh no, but Blessing, he finds IC, takes IC down, and all attention is going to be on Blessing right now. I knew it. Slime for KT gets into that vehicle, but Blessing up gets into that vehicle. Rusty takes some shots up to Amar. Amar trying to see if he can get that res up onto his teammates. He's coming in. Blessing, he's got that Tesla. He pushes up very close. He's now up against Amar, but he sees more players from Slime for KT. Amar gets into that. Oh no! Blessing gets taken out. Aphelion Apex. No, not the start they wanted. The zone about to close up for zone 2, or to see the phase 2 circle. Pain Africa getting at it with the guys from BJE, but they will be fine. BJE. No Aphelion Apex, no Team Unknown. Yes, I can hear you. 1056 views. Yeah, I know, I'm aware. There was nothing happening at that point. That's why I had the leaderboards open. Whoa, Aphelion Apex. And now Rusty is the last one left in the hospital. He's gonna get heavily pushed. As you can see them already pushing him with the Tesla. He understands it. Activating his JP card. Running. He's on his heels. He's not in the zone. And bro, Aphelion cannot afford to die early with only 2 Q points. Not Gaming now pushing up onto the guys from Immortalz. This northern edge is choked up. Umar can see those two. He tries to take some shots. The pre-fire, but he doesn't decide to pick that one again as they're just two. The nade lands. Sahil OP on his JP card. Because these teams, the teams that cannot afford to die, the teams that cannot afford to die are the ones that are taking fights against teams that can afford to die. The irony. This is actually crazy. Shots coming out. Zeus goes down to Sahil. But I see rotation cluster going on. It's going to be Influence Rage and Khk Africa. Both teams, both don't have anything to lose. All they just have to do is do this one for the montage. Shots coming out. Anthony gets uprooted from that vehicle. Not getting still out there in that one holding it up. Sudi rotating into that one. He gets stuck. Vindex gets taken down by none other but the boys from Drogons. Is this revenge? Nero gets one down. He's not even stressing for that third. BJE pushing closer to Pain Africa. Lot of cluster going on. Bro, this is actually very crazy. I'm so pained. Very, very pained for the teams that could not afford these fights, but they're actually losing players. Bro, the zone about to close up. This is just the phase 2 circle. In 10 seconds, we'd have to take that screenshot. We'd have to know who is going to get those double Q points. The Drogons, Sahil OP, puts it in the shot. The Drogons, they lose Nero. And if Nero gets thirsty, that's 2 Q points. The zone is going to be moving. It's going to be closing very anytime soon. Shots coming out. Umar gets a knock onto one of the players. Sahil OP playing as much cover as possible. Umar on the stairs. He's holding it up, anticipating the push. Wisco puts it in some shots. Sora pushes up with the KM. The knock can confirm. And this is exactly what Immortalz need. 8 points. 8 points. They could definitely use it, but not gaming. They don't need this. Not gaming cannot afford to die. 0 kills. And this could just spell the end for Not Gaming. If Not Gaming dies here, that is actually the end for them. And they're still pushing. Pushing up onto Umar. Umar behind the door. Umar goes down. Diego is going to get downstairs, but it's just 1 Q point. There's nothing Sahil OP can do. Wow. Pain Africa getting pushed by the guys from BJE. And down they go. Pain Africa, I said they team that cannot relax. And that's going to be Pain Africa only getting 1 point from this super weekend. Or 2 at the most. That is only 10. Are they safe? Is that safe enough? Is that okay for Pain Africa? That is the question. Pain Africa on the overall on the leaderboards of the super weekend. I don't remember how many they have. But I think they had only 8. Is that enough? That is the question. And that is the question I'm going to keep asking as we keep losing most of these teams early on. 7 seas out of killing. They're watching the kill feed and they are currently rejoicing. Because they know these are the teams that could pose a threat. These are the teams that have to go out and CE Sports join the mix. Not CE Sports deciding to rotate from that noise. I know! CE Sports! You shouldn't have. CE Sports, no! No! Not Gaming needs these kills. And they're getting, the zone is about to close. They're trying to rack up as much kills as possible. CE Sports, they're left with 1 player. And bro, that's what makes this crazy. CE Sports that need the points. Immortal, I want to say Immortal Sports. Immortal needs the points. Not Gaming needs the points. CE Sports also needs the points. And all of these teams that need the points only have at least, Aphelion also needs the points. They have only like 2 players left to carry this whole game. 5 Roses rejoicing because they're out here just chilling. The zone is about to close up. The zone does close up. 1 knock just come up onto Gay Wisco. Is he gonna get it before that zone closes? Is he gonna get it first before the zone closes? No, he's not. The zone does close. Mamba, do you need those screenshots or are you taking it? Alright. And we're about to get crazy. Now, this is where they have to begin to fight for the placement. Rusty activating that JC card because he knows there is nothing else he can do. Slime4 KT coming to stomp on their parade, costing them the finals of this one. This is the last game. This is the do or die. This is the die or die. This is the never or never. This is the now or never. For most of these teams, the Drogons, they also cannot die, and they want to rotate away from here. They can't decide, they can't take any engagement anymore because it doesn't matter. You only get 1 point from these as Khk Esports find their way into the zone. Breno MVP in that Tesla, he's just gonna be cruising. Wow, two players have Tesla in that game, and shots will be coming out from the Drogons up onto Khk Esports. If there is one team you don't want to shoot, it's KHK. They have nothing to lose. Shots going out towards Khk Esports from outside, from the Drogons. And bro, what exactly is going on in this last game of the day? What is going on in this last game of the day? Slime4KT pushing up onto the guys from Khk Esports. Jair in that Tesla. He's trying to see if he can make it away. He's able to make it away. He's gonna find cover. He's gonna stay, but he cover fire from Jair Bot. Was that cover fire or return fire? Oh my, this Jair Bot is actually on it. Oh, it's actually cover fire from Jair Bot. It was Breno MVP getting shot at. Oh sorry, yeah, it was Breno MVP getting shot at, but it's gonna be Jair Bot on that excellent cover fire. To cover. Actually, not. Who was not getting shot at? Oh, it was Potato. He's getting shot at. He has to smoke up that is burning Tesla and get out of there. Slime4KT will be able to get serious. The Drogons cannot afford to sell this match, and now they have pushed up onto Gage. Oh, they pushed up to Influence Rage Africa and they've lost 2. The Drogons, no Drogons. Influence Rage Africa. It's now a 2v2 as BJE getting pushed by the guys from G3 Temple. These ones are just battling out for the pride, you know. Just for the boasting, or what they call that thing, you know. But bro, what is going on? Tell your friends to tell their friends to come and watch. Tell them as they're coming to watch, let them like the stream so I know they're real dudes. Bro, the Drogons. Oh no, 5 Roses push up into this fight up against Blackjack Esports. Remember, they can't die. Vader is out here, he pushed up, but the guys from BJE do not know he has pushed. Oh, they know! The name! Vader boy! Vader boy, it's not too late to get into your vehicle and head out. But they want this compound, the boys from 5 Roses. 5 Roses currently seated 9th. They just need a little bit of points. They have only 2 points in 9th place, and Vader boy is getting pushed, he eventually goes down. To the guys from Blackjack Esports, instant thirst to follow. But guess what? LK is here. LK is here for the follow-up, and LK goes down. Mercury the next one in line. He stands up, he takes some shots with the AKM, he tries to get one. He tries to get one, but the answer is no, he's not going to be able to get one. And Pyro, they can't die now. If they die now, that is 0 points. No 2 points to follow. Pyro not quite able to get those shots to connect because that 4x is just too large. But the third party from G3 Temper is going to have Pyro thanking a whole lot of people. He throws out that preserved nade up onto BJE. And that's a whole lot of trouble. The nade lands. He gets the knock. The confirm is going to be from BJE and not 5 Roses, as they don't get those few points to their name. And 5 Roses, this was actually a very bad push. A push that was not needed. A push that was definitely not needed. Bruh. This is crazy. This is the script. Ah no! The zone! The zone doing the most. Pushing down. Immortalz. Look at all of these teams deciding to edge it into the zone. As outside. Oh no, the Drogons. As they finish one fight. Now they're getting pushed by Slime4KT. Boy gets run over. And trying to hold up. Icy runs him over. Oh no! No! The Drogons also left with one player. This is where it gets crazy. It is down to who gets the most placements. Rusty finds himself a Tesla, and he's going to be able to quietly make it into the zone. This is a situation where you actually love to have the Tesla. Pyro up against BJE and G3. No. 7 seasons out of killing will continue to rejoice because the Drogons are losing players also. Bro, no, they cannot afford. Drogons, Nero, why did you throw that nade? Oh no, and this is the end. This is definitely the end for the Drogons because the Groza pushes in, and that is Storm shooting out all the hopes for the Drogons to make it into the finals. Oh no. Oh no. Storm and the boys from Slime4KT stepping on the charade, stepping on the parade, and Slime4KT are only here for the Q points. They're only here to cruise. Pyro is still out here up against the guys from BJE. He's taking some shots, but no, he's not gonna be able to get those ones. You see that one player, he sees that one player's head, and guess what? They took his Tesla. The Tesla that his teammates brought. 7AOK getting heavily favored by the zone. These guys have paid off PUBG Mobile to favor. Didi is not going to qualify into this one because they just lost their last player. Now, not gaming, I think we're thankful. IC getting naded by, getting that nade up onto Potato, the 2-piece nade. IC is on a different level, and so is Slime4KT. They're only here for the kills, but they lose Pronto in the process. They don't want that one. They're gonna pull out of that fight. Reverb, is that Tesla burnt or is it white? I think it is white. And bro, it's gonna be fine. Pyro gets that knock up onto Vile, but he knows he has to get into the zone. He takes what is rightfully his. No, not. Oh no, he drives up into Khk Esports. He knows there are knocks. He tries to steal the kills to get one, but no, 5 roses out. But no. Actually, given that Drogons are dead, right? I think that was enough for 5 roses to make it into the finals. 5 roses. Who knows? C Sports are out. No. C Sports goes out early, and at this point, it's up to 7 sins out of killing to make the most out of this. 7 sins out of killing will be rejoicing, not gaining. Oh no, Slime4KT pushing up onto 7 sins out of killing, and IC baby is gonna be here. He's in for it. The zone is pushing. They want to get that pick up and get out of there. Refresh rate Africa getting into the zone. Skull, they have the zone like I said. Sully is the last one left for INF. It doesn't matter. They are in the finals already. It doesn't matter. Shots going out. BJE in that blue zone. It's going to be Reverb holding it up. And more shots coming out. G3 Temper still alive in this one. And at this point, we're down to 8 teams left in this one. And bro. Oh no, bro. A whole lot of shots going out. And not a quarry finish. Not gaming still alive. Not gaming still alive. Unknown still alive. 7 teams left. This is nice. This is exactly what they want. But 7 teams out of killing. They are here to rack up those kill points now. 2 kills to their name. They lost Spec, but he will be getting revived. They have the zone once again. Zone 6. And more shots going out. BBC. Oh no, not BBC. Yeah, it is BBC. Losing some player. Reverb goes down. 6 teams. And the more players that die, the more these players continue to thank their stars. Because they need as many players to die. As many teams going out. They need those placements. Not gaining. They're currently looking at the kill feed. But they're not looking at their backs. As they're getting creeped upon or crept up upon. I don't know what that word is. But it's G3 creeping up on them. And Team Unknown, he gets into that buggy, he makes that noise. Flacco hears it. M76 to our hand, switches to the M4. He sees that player rotating. Team Unknown, they can't actually afford to die now, because that is enough points to boost them up on that leaderboard. G3 Temper holding it up. All the teams in this game, not gaming, this is definitely enough. This is definitely enough for Not Gaming. 6 kills. And third and fifth place. Not it is enough. Shots coming out. Building. Pushing up onto them. The shot coming out. Not Gaming goes out to 7 kills out of killing. It is definitely enough. Or is it enough? We do not know. We cannot tell. They go out with how many kills? Not Gaming. Not Gaming goes out with what? 6 kills and 4 placement points. That is 10 points in total. Hey, yeah, 4th position. Oh yeah, that's actually more points with 6 kills. That's close to 20 though. We're down to 3 teams. It's gonna be G3, the guys from BBC, and 7 kills out of killing. 7 kills out of killing need this chicken. They need this game. They need this win. They need to get into the final. 7 kills out of killing. And this is actually crazy. The last game of the day. I know my mods are going all in the chat, but I don't know what is going on. I really don't care left. Oh, sorry, care less about their banter. All I want to see is banters about who is making it into the leaderboards. You guys should rewind the stream up to where I showed the leaderboards and tell me who can actually make it. This is three players, or sorry, 3 teams left, 10 players alive. This is an Erangel that went by so fast. It was action from the beginning to the end. 7 kills out of killing once again, getting blessed with that zone, and they're out here to just get through. Shots going out. Beauty getting spotted. 7 kills out of putting in the work, putting in the shots. Caveira holding it up. Mesta hoping to keep the guys from BBC, but BBC has got a full squad up. So do the guys from 7 kills out of killing. They know they cannot afford to die. They know that the only teams alive are teams that can actually risk it. The guys from BBC, they also need this place. No, they don't. They actually have a high placement, so they are pretty much Gucci. G3 Temper don't need it. The boys from Team Unknown, sorry, from Team 7, Deadly Sins, or I said Deadly Sins. 7 kills out of killing, currently begging. They're hoping they have to play their right straps. They have 3 kills. 3rd place. BBC have to push up. Because Tizo begins to move in. Mesta walks into that nade. And Spec Jr. is about to follow suit. Because they know he's definitely in that sniper tower, but he's putting in the shots. Those fast tricks from 7. Oh no. He gets 1, he gets 2, he gets 3. It's a 3-piece. Make that a squad wipe. On to the guys from BBC. It's a 4v2. It's a 4v2. They know where the last 2 players are. It's gonna be building. Try and hold it up as this player did get knocked. And now building has to push up. He doesn't need it. But can he get this? Whoa! G3 Temper, 12 kills. 12 kills. Next. No, 1 gets spotted, 2 gets spotted, but no. Oh yes, actually. 7 sins out of killing. They get that chicken dinner with 7 kills to their name. Is it enough? Yes, it is definitely enough for 7 sins out of killing as they finish that one in 1st place. Stay tuned because the leaderboards are being worked on as I speak, and you're going to be seeing the top 16 teams making it into that finals. Bro, G3 Temper, they did not have to do this. They didn't need to do this. 12 kills and a 2nd place finish for G3 Temper. You love to see it. BBC in 3rd place with 2 kills. Not Gaming in 4th with 3 kills. Was that enough for Not Gaming to make it into the finals? Fun fact, Not Gaming were on the edge of qualification for Umzanzi finals. They lost the Umzanzi finals by just 2-3 points, if I'm not mistaken. By just a few points. Is the same thing going to happen for them in the scripted Elite League? They're currently battling out for those points and they're asking themselves, was that enough? They are on the edge of their seats. Team Unknown, 0 kills and a 5th place. Is that enough for Team Unknown? Pure placements. Is that enough for Team Unknown to make it into the finals? Influence Rich Africa in 6th place with no kills. BJE in 7th place with 10 kills to their name. They didn't have to do this, BJE, but they got it. IC and the boys from Slime 4KT stepped on a whole lot of these teams. They ruined the campaign for Aphelion Apex. Slimefog getting 8th place with 6 kills to their name. KHK in 9th with 1. Khk Esports 10th place with 2 kills. They shouldn't have come in from that northern edge. They did, and they gave those points to Immortalz. Nibble Odyssey going out in 11th place with 2 kills. They currently have the placement on the normal leaderboards, but on the leaderboards for the final super weekend, do they have it? That is the question. Nibble Odyssey in 11th place with 2 kills, 5 roses. They currently seated high in that leaderboard, but they got 12th place with 3 kills. Is that enough? Immortalz in 13th with 4 kills. Those are 8 kill points to Immortalz actually, because they got them early. Is that enough for the Immortalz? Most of these teams, that's the question they're asking. Aphelion Apex in 14th place with 1 kill. The Drogons, they actually got stepped on. Their campaign got spoiled by the guys from Influence Rate Africa and Slimefog KT. They go out in 15th place with only 1 kill or 2 kills. Pain Africa in 16th place with 0 kills to their name. Is that enough for them to hold up? You can see it on my face. I'm waiting. Bro, you guys don't understand. Building, the man with the highest kills, 7 kills to his name. Jaeger able to get 1 assist and 2 revives, being the reliable teammate. 7 scenes out of killing. Spec Jr. getting that final kill, 4 kills to his name and 2 assists. But that I don't really mind. That I don't really care about. But the final leaderboard is all we care about. This is the super weekend leaderboard before the super weekend. This is what we have. Aphelion Apex on 13th place. Is that enough for them? Nibble Odyssey have 7 points only. Influence Rate Africa, these guys are all good. BBC, good. Sims outplayed and Honored Souls. Do they have enough points? 7 scenes out of killing had only 1 point coming into this super weekend. At the end of game 2 or game 3 after Miramar, they don't have enough points. That's 58 points. But now they got a chicken dinner, adding 12 to that, 60 something, and then making 4 kills. That's 70 something. No, it is not enough for 7 scenes out of killing. Definitely not enough. Because 8th place gives you how many points? Oh yeah, that's true. The Drogons have only 2. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wow. The Drogons, they had only 2 kill points. Oh sorry, 2 super weekend points coming into this one. And over here today, before that last match, they were in 13th place, which means that is the end of the line for the Drogons. Definitely not making it, but not gaming. They had only 2 points on the super weekend, and not gaming were in 14th place with 49 points. Is that enough for all of these teams? I'm currently showing you guys only the super weekend leaderboards right now, like the super weekend before we came into today's super weekend, so you guys see what we had, and you guys can do a little bit of mental mathematics before this one. What was this last game? The teams at the top playing it the way I wanted them to play it. Actually, you know, they had nothing to lose, and they decided to come out to frag this one out. Like, bruh, we don't care, bro. We will be here to stamp, to put that spanner in the work. Wow. We're all just chilling right now for this final leaderboard, and bro, That was actually a very fun last game, ending in Quarry, favoring the guys from 7 Sins Out of Killing. They didn't have to move. They landed Quarry. The zone ended in Quarry. All they just had to do was shoot at every single team that tried to get into that Quarry in that late zone. Okay. So the leaderboards after game 4 is done, right? Alright. The leaderboards after game 4, after this last game, is up. Who are your guesses? That's the question. I open it up, it has to reload. Bro, I still cannot tell, but one thing I can tell is that Aphelion Apex is good. Nibble Odyssey is good. 5 Roses, on the other hand, 7 Sins Out of Killing, not gaming. They were only able to come up to 11th. Immortalz had a series of bad games today. Of all the days to have a bad game, Immortalz. Definitely not today. You didn't want it to be today. And bro, what is going on? I'm chilling right now. Like, bro, what exactly is going on? The Drogons done for. I think that's the end for the Drogons. Not enough points. They would only get 1 point extra. That is 3. Khk Esports would only get 1 point extra also. Team Unknown would also get only 1 point extra. But bro, look at Blackjack Esports. Able to balance their kills with their placements, and I'm very impressed. 71 placement points and 88 kill points, 159 points total. I'm actually waiting to see how they perform in that finals, and I know they wouldn't fall my hand. I know they will not disappoint me. G3 Temper holding it up in 2nd place. You see G3 Temper racking up more placements than the people in 1st place, getting more placement points than even people that have 3 chicken dinners. And that is exactly how consistent G3 Temper has been throughout these super weekends. And bro, Slime 4KT out there in 100. Wow, Nibble Odyssey not able to just break that 100 points, but 6 teams actually did get to that 100 point mark. Aphelion Apex with 93. Who else? Oh more man. Pain Africa had 31 kills. Immortalz had 41 kills. 62 kills from 5 Roses in their first and only super weekend that they made it into. Leaderboard soon. Today was the day we needed all hand on deck, to be honest, man. Man, and guys didn't pull up. But anyways, nothing spoiled. Mamba the man. Bro, look at this leaderboards very well, because it's about to get off your faces. I'm about to load up that new leaderboard. You have to take a screenshot of that one and send it to me, right? Of the super weekend. Okay. And bro, we're just gonna be here chilling with me, bro, because I'm waiting. I'm actually really waiting, really waiting to see how this one is gonna be. Let me start prepping to show whatever those leaderboards look like. And no, this is just too intense, right? This was the super weekend leaderboard, right? Where was Khk Esports? 15th with 4 points, and then they got like 1 point extra. That's 5. Anyways, we're gonna be chilling. I'm gonna be bringing in my stream music so we can at least relax while at it. I had one song in mind to play when the leaderboards are showing, so I'm just gonna put this song on repeat because this is the song. I like the tempo of the song. The song says, "Here are your top 16." It says, "Here are the 16 teams that are going into the into the finals." Is this the rough stop thing, right? This is right? Remember, The one that I sent to my DM. Like, this is before match 4, right? No, I'm not gonna be showing you guys that one because I want to keep the tension up. Like the stream if you've not. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel, share the stream. Like I said, this tone gives me the chills. It gives me that here are your 16 teams. Here are your top 16 teams. I'm gonna increase the volume just a little bit there. I'm gonna get a little bit loud because it's about to get crazy right now. Who are the top 16? Mamba is screaming, yo. What happened? You get Liam to fix it. Is Liam online? Is Liam available? Is it an emergency? He has to what? What happened? Away, bruh. We're just gonna be chilling for that leaderboard. Let me see you in the chat. I want to know who do you guys think. Which one of Not Gaming, Khk Esports, Team Unknown, Drogons, Immortalz do you think is making it? And 5 Roses. Which one of those teams do you think is actually going to make it into the top, 16, into the finals of the Scripted Elite League? I want to know. Like I said, I actually like this beat. I like the beat, and I'm just gonna keep it rolling up on repeat. Is it done? Is it done? And exactly, and I also want to ask, Sims are played and Honored Souls, will they make it also? Right? Because they're currently at home biting their nails. What? I want to see, guy. Where is it? I told you it wasn't enough. But send, guy, just send this guy. Well, I know they ever finish you, guy. Bruh. Exactly. You know that guy. Because you see, I was asking, is it enough? Is it actually enough? Better ayayao. Because right now, this is where it matters. Because they have to go battle for that $450 prize pool. Alright. Mamba has sent it to me. Mamba has sent it to me. And I'm going to send it to you guys. I'm just going to download it. And I'm going to save that as 4. Save it. Leaderboard. I'm about to show you what that final leaderboard looks like. Stupid thing did not save as guy, Mamba, send it to me as PNG, not as no worries. I'll be Gucci. I'll get it. So I'm gonna do this. 1 second, guys. I'm trying to process this. The leaderboards are out, and bro, I can tell you for one, the Drogons did not make it, and Team Unknown did not make it, which leaves the remaining of the teams. You will be blown away by the teams that actually didn't make it into the Super Weekend, right? Trust me on that one. So I'm gonna screen snipe that one and save it as finals. Okay, then I got that one done. X that, get that, put that up. It's OP. It's on point. It's here. Here on your screen are the final 16 teams going into the Super Weekend. Sorry, going into the finals of the scripted Elite League. These are the teams going in there. We have Influence Rage Africa, Khk Esports, Gamers Unite Nation, Khk Africa, G3 Temper, Slime 4KT, BBC, Nibble Esports, Sims Outplayed, Aphelion Apex, Pain Africa, Honored Souls Africa, Immortalz, Undisputed African Esports, C Esports, Not Gaming, 7 Sins Art of Killing do not make it into the finals. 5 Roses do not make it, and both of them don't make it based off 1 point. 1 point is what makes these teams not make it into the finals. Bro, Not Gaming going to be rejoicing right now. It all boiled down to that last game. It boiled out to the final game, and they came up, they tuned in, they put in the work. 7 Sins Art of Killings. 7 Sins Art of Killings. No, they needed just 1 more Super Weekend point. 1 more Super Weekend point, bro. Here are your 16 teams. Here are your 16 teams in the finals. These are the teams we are going to be seeing playing from tomorrow. These are the teams that are going to be seen, you know, in this Super Weekend. In this finals. These are the teams that will battle it out for the what do you call it? For the $450 prize pool. Maybe not $450, I think it's $350 or something. Wow. Big ups to all of these teams. Khk Esports trying so hard to overtake the guys from Influence Rage Africa, but Influence Rage Africa's performance in the first 2 weekdays, Super Weekends, was just too good. All of these teams actually impressed me, and I would be lying if I said I wasn't impressed. 5 Roses, proving to us that they actually did deserve it. If they had made it into more Super Weekends, they would have been good, but they made it into only 1 Super Weekend, and they tried their best. 7 Sins Art of Killing will be so pained. Not Gaming will be so happy, because Not Gaming initially wasn't even supposed to be in this Super Weekend, but because of the guys that did not pull up, the guys from Zero Tolerance Skills were not able to play this Super Weekend, giving Not Gaming the chance to give it another try. C Esports missed out on last week's Super Weekend, but they came into this Super Weekend to secure their spots in the finals. Undisputed African Esports biting their fingernails. Honored Souls seems outplayed, but apparently 3 Super Weekends was enough for them. They were able, or 2 was actually enough for them to rack their points, and they're going into the finals. We hope to see what they can do. Immortalz will be very happy about that one, and this is a team that still has a lot. They still have a lot to give in the finals, and I'm looking forward to seeing them. C Esports, I'm actually looking forward to seeing that team also. Bro, this is actually very, very crazy. I've had fun. I've had fun for 3 weeks. I don't know about you guys. I enjoyed it, and I'm about to have more fun as we're going to be pulling up into the 20 games of the finals of the scripted Elite League. People are going to be wondering what is wrong with Crowns. Why is he making a whole lot of noise? But Crowns is super excited. This is actually a very crazy league. This is actually one of the most competitive I've seen in Africa. Apart from La Cup, I don't think any other tournament has given me this much ginger. And please give the kudos to the people who actually hosted this tournament. Scripted Esports, I've got their Discord link in the description below. Be sure to tune in there. Actually, yeah, I'll be right there with your thing. Actually, just pull up, give them the accolades they deserve. This is the Scripted Elite League, brought to you by Scripted Esports and Insider Africa, proudly sponsored by Last Vengeance and the players, and Men of Blood Esports. That being said, this is actually very crazy. This was actually a very crazy league to start with, and now we're going into the finals. I also have to give a kudos to all of the teams out here. All of these teams deserved to be here, and they showed us exactly why they deserve to be here. Teams that I used to look down on came out here to impress me. I'm one of those teams, Team BBC, coming out here blowing my mind, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of them. Most of this team, Team BBC, Nibble Odyssey, these are teams that I was a little bit skeptical about, and they came in. Blackjack Esports, another team I was being skeptical about, and they did come into the Super Weekend and they made it in, bro. I'm actually very happy about this one. I'm very impressed. I feel so sad for most of this team. 7 sins out of killing. That final chicken dinner was just not enough to grab them into that finals, but that's a GG. Well played to all of them from 7 sins out of killing. My respects goes out to 7 sins out of killing, the Drogons, not gaming. I said not gaming. 5 roses, and who was the last team that didn't make it in there? Oh yeah, 7 sins out of killing, 5 roses, the Drogons, and Team Unknown. And Team Unknown, they actually were given a chance into this, so I'm not too sad because they were not part of the invited teams. They were given that slot and they were able to make it into the Super Weekend. I'm actually very impressed about that one. I gotta give them that accolade that they actually deserve. But that being said, that will be all for me today. This is the Scripted Elite League, brought to you by Scripted Esports in partnership with Insider Africa, proudly sponsored by Last Vengeance and Men of Blood Esports. I'm gonna be seeing you guys tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. Maybe not the same time, but the same place. I'm gonna be out here. I have something loading up for the finals, and I hope I can actually get that one done. But if I get that one done, trust me, you're gonna have hell of a run. And even if I don't, you're still gonna have hell of fun in the finals. But that being said, that'll be all from me. It's your Uncle Crowns, and I believe I've done justice to this one. And you guys let me know what you think. Go up on Twitter, go up on social media. That's my Instagram there. This O is actually a 0, not an O. So go out on my Instagram. Be sure to post any clips you like. Tag me to it, and I'll be sure to repost that one. I'm going to take my account off private, so you can do that as freely as you like. But that being said, stay safe, stay connected. It's your Uncle Crowns. Stay safe. Don't do drugs. Use protection. Practice social distancing. Get vaccinated, and most of all, do not hack the game. It's your Uncle Crowns, and until tomorrow, I'm gonna be seeing you lot later. Peace out, people. On to the finals. Let's go.